Willa's a bad bitch.
This is a demo track.
Yes, it is.
No, he not. Live,
Did you just go live, right?
Dumbass. Take a shot. No, take a shot. Nope. Take a shot, bro. You got caught on the recording.
It don't matter.
Started off the episode cussing.
I did it.
Take a shot, bro.
Let's get it.
Random track.
DJ Dane. Hey.
Okay, DJ Dane. Whoa.
I think I should put this on the new album. Work it a little bit. Check it with the
Oh, get some move on though.
Yeah, they.
Get sassy one time. Yeah, put
One more
ugly
time.
face on this.
Make you shake the booty. Make you do the little.
This guy bonk.
This is a demo track.
Okay. Oh. Hey, I got balls for this. I got balls for this. Like,
Get that breakdown, Josh?
I know what you did. This ain't that impressive to me. You got better.
He said you got better.
Yo. Wagwan.
I bucks with the choice though. I like
Yeah.
that.
Fire.
That's half the battle.
Exclusive unfinished demo track. Let's go.
I'm about to share this, y'all. You know what I'm sharing it to.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to do it.
This is a demo track.
Oh yeah, you was trying to do something on
I was trying. I was just really working on it. I was on that, man. Yo, man. What up? Real quick, I just want to say that track, the only reason why I'm excited. Sorry.
next one. We got a twofer.
Super. Nah, I just want to say real quick, man, salute y'all for finding that track, man, and like blowing that up, because Cass is talking about it right now. It's kind of crazy. What's good, though?
Talk to me.
What's good?
How we feeling? How we doing? It's
Another Willa Wednesday.
straight.
God
We
bless.
good?
Praise the
It's
Lord.
another
God
freaking
bless.
Wednesday, man.
Praise
Jesus.
the Lord. God
How y'all
bless.
doing,
You
man?
sharing it? You sharing it?
Yeah, we
Praise
shared
the
it.
Lord.
People
God
showing
Shared it. We got
bless.
Mike in the building. I
What's
see
good?
Sean here. What's good?
What's good?
Drew, what it do?
What's happening?
Barry ugly ass here. JJ Matisse, hi.
Hey.
Mills in the building. London, how we doing?
What's happening? What's happening?
Oh, that's Melly Boo. I ain't seen Melly Boo in
Melly
forever.
Boo. What up,
Yeah.
good? Hey,
yo.
Melly Boo. Ain't seen you in a minute.
Josh in the biddy.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
goody?
Yeah.
Nah, but that's Reggie. Reggie here. Talk to me.
Alright. Oh,
Yo, what's going on, man?
Regular,
Listen, man.
like
we,
this.
we out here. And look who's walking in right now. It's heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
All right, so we got it, man.
It's heavy.
Taz in the building. What we got?
More importantly, we lift the spirit.
This shit is
Yeah,
not
we-
even worth
Lift
No,
it.
nobody else coming, right?
Nah, nobody
Shit,
else
yeah,
coming.
man.
Okay, so we good, man.
And
We
if
got
they is, we whooping their ass.
we got Lift the T's in the building. What's good?
You already know.
So before we get started, I know you just walked in. What is this?
It's the Long Island White TV Master.
Okay, you said remastered.
Remastered, as in that new shit.
Remastered?
Like,
No shit.
like Biggie album that's remastered. Like they remixed. They
So it's
they
a.
mixed
You
and
want to
mastered
explain
the
what's
shit
in
all
this? What's in this beautiful elixir?
Of course.
All right.
Listen, you know you always got to sit down.
We got to see for.
up. Mills said I got any special effects this week. Ha ha! You don't know.
I didn't know.
Okay, no, I got you. Okay,
didn't
no,
know
fair
that
enough. Okay.
Hola guys, how y'all doing?
Ain't no
Hello,
sound.
praise the Lord,
You
God.
got it.
Bar,
You got it.
swing the microphone.
Oh,
Swing the mic
I
real quick.
apologize. Take this one right here. Boom.
He wasn't. He didn't set up for it. That's all.
Happy
It's all good.
Women's Month, by the way.
Hey,
That's a fact. Happy Women's Month. Happy Women's Month.
So what is this drink here that you have?
So, from the last time y'all did the show with the Girls Night Out podcast, it was the same.
Yo, look at
drink.
Wade getting stuck in the sheet though. Need you to not
It
try to
was the
slide
sa-
out
It
slow.
was the same drink, but we had to add the prosecco to give it the smoothness.
Oh, that's right. We had to add the
So
double.
this is now just all 6 liquors together. No prosecco, but I found a different ingredient. So this is literally all 5 liquors: vodka, gin, tequila, rum, and then I use elderflower liqueur. You know, y'all learned what that was.
Mhm. That's that fancy shit.
Okay.
And I also use a lychee wine.
Ooh.
Oh, I know about the lychee.
Now you know about the lychee. Okay, so the
Okay.
lychee wine is what replaces the prosecco.
There you go. Come on
And
now.
then-
I'm trying to learn
And
you
then
something.
The white tea
Yeah.
is what
Don't-
brings it all together.
don't-
So y'all let me know
don't
honest
listen to this guy.
opinions. Let me know how you like
That
it.
peanut butter smells great.
It is. How much is this?
How much is this here?
So this I'm going to be selling it in only the big bottle,
Wow.
either 750 milliliter or the liter.
I know. I heard 702 for real. I was like, no. Yeah. Sorry. My
Listen,
bad.
if you were to make it at 700, we'd be right there. 700, yup.
We'll sell it.
Because when the white folks say 700, we jump and buy it.
Facts. If that was
So-
Gucci,
But it's not that deep. It's either the fifth or the liter is going to be for sale. This is an exclusive flavor.
we getting exclusive.
There's no
Got you,
reason
got
for
you,
me to
got
make
you,
you a
got you,
Long
got you.
Island in a 4-ounce bottle. Bada bing.
Turn that down.
We got Simone on the check and Aisha's
What's
here.
good, everybody? What's
Tabby
good?
here. What's up?
Yo, man.
Listen,
I'm just excited.
Wade is a genius, y'all.
Wade is a genius. Can we take a second and salute
Can we
this
get a
man?
round of applause for
Can we
Wade,
salute
That's
this
please?
man
right,
real
Round of
quick?
applause for Wade.
That is definitely wrong.
That's not a round of
that is
applause.
not a
I
round
just
of
hit the wrong
Okay?
button.
Round of applause for this man over here. man.
Shout out to Wade. That's
Wade,
facts.
Wade,
That's
Wade,
facts.
the man, yo.
Shout out to Wade.
Wade said, you know what?
Actually, he took what we did.
He said, I'm gonna fuck the game up right one time.
Yeah.
And what we gonna do? We just gonna create a Willa Wednesdays group. Call it the family. And since then, my phone has not stopped
Yo,
going the fuck off.
and salute everybody that's joining the
It's a
group.
fact. Shout out to everybody that's in the group right now.
We help. We're glad to build the family with y'all, man.
I'm not gonna lie, we already have probably the littest group in New York,
Yeah, nah.
and it's only going up.
It's getting, the numbers are growing
Like,
every
it's
time
just-
I look. I'm like, yo, look at these numbers,
Shout
man.
out to Aisha.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jennifer. Shout out to Tabby in the check-in.
Yeah,
What up,
yeah,
what up,
yeah.
what up, y'all?
Me and my job ain't is that.
That was
odds
magical.
right now. So
Shout out to you, Mills.
best thing I
Haha.
could've did was
That mic is not on. by the way.
Oh, it's not on at
Bend
all.
that out
At
the
all.
way, because you're gonna keep talking in it.
yeah, me and my job has been at odds. So
Yeah.
so I'd be like, fuck them. And I purposely went on Facebook to the Willa Wednesday page.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just
Oh,
That's what I'm
wow.
talking
to
about.
respond
Everybody
Wow.
to
go,
things that I'm interested in. 'Cause it's
Okay.
like,
go on the Willa Wednesday page, the family page. If you're not
Come
on
through.
it, listen. Everyone under the sound of my voice, if you are on it, tag somebody,
Tag
bring them
somebody.
to church.
Come on to
if
church,
you're
man.
not on that group, I suggest you get in that group.
It's called Willa Wednesdays
Yeah.
Family.
It's fire in
y'all
there.
curing boredom out here.
Yeah,
Y'all-
it's different.
You get through
y'all
your
curing
whole
depression
day.
out here.
It's
like-
different.
Once again, salute everybody, man.
That's a
That's a
fact.
part of that. Salute Wade for coming up with that, man. And yo, we got a special surprise for y'all today. Pretty much, we're gonna discuss some of the things that y'all was talking about today. So
Viewer's choice episode.
yeah, viewers' choice episode. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this drop, man, and let's get it.
This is a demo track.
Yeah. I go by the undeniable name of Damo, never been a lame. Oh,
It's your boy, that boy Barry.
And this is Jay Willa, the podcast killer, a.k.a. Podcast Poppy,
Yeah.
a.k.a. the Podfather.
Ho.
And this is Willa Wednesdays, where you getting that ghetto news from your relationship gurus. Wow, hold on. You jumped the gun a little
I
bit.
did,
You
I
feel
did,
me?
I
It's
did.
all right.
Premature
It's all good.
ejaculation.
It's all good.
Premature ejaculation.
Listen, I need everybody right now to press the like and share button.
Like
That's how we
Tag
gonna start.
somebody. Bring them to church.
Press the like and
Everybody
share
that's
button.
watching
Bring
right
somebody to
now,
church.
share the page.
Oh, I see Kobe here. I see
Hey.
Landon here.
And
Hey.
I need
Love
you
We got the family
to
here.
tag
love it,
somebody.
man.
The
We got our
family's
whole
here.
Everybody
fam.
right
Family's here.
now
That's
that's
all we
watching
doing.
the show, I need y'all to bring somebody to the show right now.
think
Every single person
I
that's
think it's
watching.
really cool that
Every single
that
person
when
right
we say
now,
the
tag
family-
somebody.
Yeah.
Bring them to church. Please.
I say I think it's really cool
Please. Please.
that yeah, when we say the family, man, the family really here. Like this
That's a
is
fact.
this
Like
is
it is a family.
Yeah, man.
We curating something special out here.
Yerp.
Mediator, moderator, roll call, selective, snitch, and always toxic, temporary lover, Bari.
I am not always toxic. Thank you.
What we talking about today?
You sometimes toxic
Curtis,
all
what's
the
up,
time.
brother?
I have toxic traits. That
Talk
doesn't
to me.
make
What
I
we
got
talking
it.
about?
No, you sometimes toxic all the time.
No.
Mm.
No. It doesn't fly like that. Thank you.
So here we go.
Is love a vibe or a decision?
That was a
Once
great topic.
again, this is viewer's
Shout out to-
choice.
that was Amira.
Yeah,
You going?
this viewer's choice. Amira came up with this topic in the,
Yeah, man.
in the group.
Yeah, man.
So
fire.
we're gonna talk about that.
Our family members coming up
Is
with
love
topics.
a vibe or a decision?
That's actually a really good topic.
Name something you didn't know was sexy until you tried it.
Think
And
that was
once again,
who was
another
that?
viewer's choice. Shaky, shout out to Shaky.
Shout out to Shaky.
All right.
She's the one. Everybody tag Shaky. Make sure you tag Shaky on
Make
this
sure
one
she watching,
because
man.
make sure she's watching
Shout out
because
to
it's
Randy
her
on the check,
topic.
and we got Twanisha here. What's goody?
Was good.
Women date who they can, men marry who they want. Agree or disagree? Shout out to Tabby for this one.
That
This is
was
a Tabby
Tabby.
topic.
I do want to say
Everybody
this.
tag Tabby, please, because this is her
Tabby's
topic.
here?
Oh, she's here already.
Good.
All right, bet. Shout out to Tabby for that
I do want
topic.
to say that we have touched this topic,
Yeah.
but
we
we're
gonna
gonna touch it again.
But that's why you got family, because they was like, hold on.
Yeah.
You talked about that already.
We did it.
It's like,
we did it.
whoa.
Well, we did this a while ago, so
was a
we're
while.
gonna revisit
bring
it
it back.
and we're gonna talk about it a little
Yeah,
bit.
man.
Drop niggas' favorite get back in your lifelines. Every nigga has.
what?
Whoa.
I'm reading it exactly for what it says. Drop niggas' favorite get back.
Oh,
in your life.
drop a
oh,
nigga's
yeah, yeah,
favorite
so-
get
yeah,
back.
yeah,
Got
okay.
you.
Got you. Yeah.
Every nigga has a line.
Now he want to read verbatim.
No, because
Drop
y'all,
niggas. I'm
No,
like,
no.
dropping
Y'all
niggas.
got mad at me.
He don't
for-
never read verbatim.
No,
Today
y'all
he want
got
to read
mad at me
verbatim.
for trying to. I'm saying no. Fuck y'all. Anyway, every dude has a line that they pull on a girl when they trying to get back in their good graces.
Mike Johnson, what's goody, brother?
Trying to finagle some shit. You know what I'm saying? Finesse the game. You said that's toxic people. Haha.
Honestly,
But
I want to go a step further. I don't want to just talk about guys because women got lines too that they
women
drop.
got
Oh,
lines.
yeah.
That's a fact.
So let's talk about
So
people.
lines
period.
that you
And we gonna
pull that make you that you try to use to get back in the good graces of somebody. So
Shout out
we're
to
gonna
Kara
talk
on the
about
check-in.
that.
What's up, Kara? Best
Meg-
day.
Meg Thee Stallion robbed by her label. Meg Thee Stallion this week went on Instagram, went on a rant, pretty much saying that how the industry isn't what you seem. It isn't what it seems, and she pretty much, from what the article you said to us, she made about, what was it? Was it I don't want in millions, but
15K,
she made 15K out of
but
what is
she's
it?
generated $7 million
million
worth of revenue.
So she's suing her record label for
Pretty much
Money.
for her damn
everything,
money.
everything. So we're gonna talk about that, and there's a
I'm
couple.
saying, how you make a? But honestly, okay,
We're gonna talk
that's
about
why we
it.
gotta
Save that,
do it,
save
man.
that.
because all of our jobs is doing the same thing.
Facts.
They
about
make millions off of us, and we just make the little crumbs. They pay us by the
You know what
hour.
I'm saying?
So she
And then we
working.
got a
She a
few
minimum
other-
wage rapper.
So we got a few other topics we're gonna talk about, but I got one question I want to ask Brother Wade real quick.
Okay.
Oh, I wanna-
Oh,
Go
my
for
boy,
it.
my boy Malcolm on the check-in. What's
What's
goody,
goody,
brother?
what's
How
good?
you doing?
What's
How you
goody,
doing?
good?
Brother Wade,
Yes, sir.
how was
Yo.
how's
Why you giving the court answer?
Yes, sir. Yes,
He said
sir.
when the judge is like,
I'm
so
about to
Wade,
get- I'm about to get grilled.
yeah.
how was your week, Brother Wade,
My week has been
Deacon Wade?
My week has been fine.
How has your week progressed with since the last time we spoke about this Jezebel?
Wow. Whoa. You
I
call
wouldn't
it
call
Jezebel?
it Jezebel, but
No. She's a Jezebel.
Yo, don't be violating my mans
It's not
like
a
that.
Jezebel.
Like,
No,
Jezebel
I'm not
like,
violating
wait,
him.
She's not a Jezebel.
What is she?
shout out to Shimmy on the
I
check-in.
don't know what
What's
she is,
goody?
but she's not a Jezebel. I
Okay.
wouldn't have thought she was a Jezebel.
Okay. So how's it been going?
Been going. It's been just been going.
Have you
Like,
been speaking to her?
off and on?
Off
This is
and
us
on?
catching up
Yeah.
from last week, you guys.
Just
We want to
kinda
know
off
what
and on. I
happened.
haven't really talked really.
Have you been taking her advice?
I haven't really saw her. The only time I saw her is when we kind of ran into each other at the library.
Okay.
Like,
You go to the
Violating
library?
him?
She's not a
You go to the library?
What is she?
Shout out
I
to
just
Shimmy
stuck-
on the
like,
check-in.
in
What's
between
goody?
classes. I
Almost
just
almost.
take time to go to the library. Yeah, in between classes.
That's how you know we wasn't.
I
good
ain't been to the-
students.
yeah, that's a
we
fact.
wasn't good students.
And there's girls there.
We
I
wasn't.
said we
good
wasn't
students.
gonna
I did
do
not
it.
go to the library in my
There's
off
always
time.
girls.
I walked past the
There's
library.
girls in the library?
It was.
She's a
Word?
librarian?
No, she's not a librarian. This is girls in the
There's
library.
girls in the library doing what?
You didn't know that?
They be
I
reading?
didn't know
We
that.
didn't go to class.
I didn't go to the
studying.
library.
We didn't go to the library.
Maybe I missed out. I missed out.
Oh, you missed
I
out.
missed
Marlon,
out.
did
That's
we
the
go to the
gold mine. You
library?
just sit there and just like relax. You
Oh,
always have a
Marlon
book.
went.
But you can't even
Wait,
talk.
even Marlon was in the library? What's wrong with
Oh
y'all?
no, you can't. Go to group study.
we would never
There's
went to
group
the
study in
library.
the library?
I have a group study area in my library. Yeah.
And you
It's a
can
whole area for group study.
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Damn.
We could have
No,
a
the
little
library be the
conversation.
So
spot.
I mean, at the end of the day,
Wait, because
So-
not for nothing, because a nigga like me, I would have like got a random ass like
You just get a
Malcolm X book and just like
Just
sat
sit
it on
there.
my lap so I
What
could
do
look
you think I
smart.
do? Why do you think I wear these?
Oh, that's
hoodies?
what you
so
do?
you don't be
Why do you think I
reading.
wear these hoodies?
Okay, wait.
It's part of the package. You gotta just go in there.
So, but
Wait,
what I want to
okay.
know,
I got you.
all jokes aside,
What?
with this young lady, right? Have you been taking our advice in terms of,
Pretty much. Is she making you? I go to the movies with this nigga
Yeah.
and then go home and fuck my man?
No,
Are you
Have
that
you-
guy?
have you removed yourself in the sense of, you know,
I
I'm gonna
removed
take
myself.
You
Yes.
changed
You
that
have,
situation.
Yes.
and how
I
has it
took a
been
step
going?
back. Yes,
How has it been going?
been going fine.
Dope.
How has she been acting?
She's been acting. She's been trying to reach out a little bit more. I could say.
See, what did I tell you, bro?
See,
What I told you.
listen.
What I told
give
you.
it about 2 more weeks. You're gonna be like,
Oh,
oh,
it's
so
lit.
you forgot my number?
No, it's no.
Also, I don't see you in the library.
no, legit.
no more.
But the
it's-
day I saw her in the library, it was kind of like weird because
Right.
I didn't think I was gonna ever see her in the library. She doesn't usually come to that spot that I was sitting in.
So she's like me.
She
If,
usually-
if you
So
see
she-
me, if you see
she
me in the
usually
library,
goes-
something
she usually
big
goes,
just
like,
happened.
In my school, there's something called I call it the cages. There's like you have like it's like silent library where you just sit by yourself in like a little cage where you like, study. I don't
That sounds
going
like
down
solitary
there.
confinement.
It does. That's why I don't go down there. But she likes to study down there.
It's in the basement too.
Yeah, it's in the
Y'all got
basement.
cages in the basement with books. That's a prison.
Yeah, I know. That's what I say.
Get
That's
the
why I always
fuck
go to
out of here. They
group
got
study 'cause I like to
cages
be open.
in the
But she-
basement for black folks,
So
and they throw books in there.
listen, man. As long at the end of the day, as
We
long
just
as
try-
you are winning,
We just trying to make sure that
I'm
you're
fine.
not out here
Listen,
you
that's-
being a movie.
I just listen.
being the movie friend.
As
bro.
long as you are winning,
we
my
got your
brother.
back, man.
That's
I
like
won't be.
Shawshank.
You can't be out here working with the gurus and
You know what I'm
I won't
saying?
out there simping.
Trust
for,
me, I won't be.
For the,
I
you
took
know.
the
Please.
guru's
Didn't you have a
advice.
question that you
We'll
want
be
to spark it with?
I did.
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna
'Cause
do
I
that?
don't never listen. Who the fuck is Wade?
Whoa.
I remember
Right?
that. I remember.
You gotta remember who you are, bro.
I remember.
You
that.
kicked off the whole Willa Wednesday family.
It's a fact.
Who the fuck is Wade,
Alright.
my nigga?
Yo, if you fuck with Wade, put a 1 in the group chat right
Facts.
Please.
now. If you
Facts.
fuck with Wade, put a 1 in the group
I
If
chat.
put
you,
one.
especially if y'all
If you
been fucking
don't,
with us
press
from the
2.
beginning.
It's okay.
Barry, pick a topic.
Yo, two. I hate
No.
it.
We
Alright,
gonna
pick a
put that
topic.
If you
one.
fuck with Wade,
Y'all
Pick a
put
topic.
a 1 in the group chat for
I'll
Wade
put
one
another
time.
Listen,
one.
our glow up.
Yeah,
Put a
I'm
1 in
gonna
the
put
group chat
another
for
one
Wade
again.
one time. One time.
One time for Wade.
And if you
One
don't
time
fuck
for
with Wade, I could fight. What's up?
One time
Talk
for
to
Wade.
me.
Round of applause for Wade.
That's a big fact.
I could
All
fight.
right, so real quick, man, just had a quick question before we get started, man. So you are offered $80,000 a week for the rest of your life, but you must cut off every family member, every single one.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Would you do it
I can't do that. I can't do that.
$80K for the rest of my
80K.
life. A week.
for life? So 52 times 80. What's that?
He in the library. Ask the nigga in the
Yeah,
library.
yeah. Who the one
ask a
counting?
nigga who be.
No, I'll do the math.
You doing the math for the rest of
You
your
need
life?
a abacus.
No, but a year. Wow. That's 4.1 million a year.
So
$4.1 million
$4.1
a
mil.
year for life
To not talk to no family members?
to not talk to your family. Would you do it?
I can't do it.
I can't do it neither.
I can't do
I
it.
could do it.
So you can't talk to your mama.
I can't.
He
Talk,
said she'll talk to
I
me.
can't talk to her, but I could like still take care of her.
No.
Oh,
Why?
You lose
That's the,
everything.
it's just you.
You are by
It's
yourself.
just
$4.1
You
million.
rich as shit by yourself.
People in
You-
the comments,
Michael
would you do that?
Jackson.
You are a recluse in a big ass house with
You gonna buy a
giraffes
giraffe?
Does wife count?
No,
No.
that's family.
alone, bro.
you gotta
gonna
start
buy
over.
yourself.
It's
You gotta start over.
your hand
I
in
like new
Vaseline
beginnings.
and $4.1 million.
I'm not doing it. What's the point of having all that money if I can't enjoy it with somebody?
Yeah.
You have new beginnings. I can't talk to her, but
With who?
you can
Myself?
find somebody.
You can't.
You can't.
Oh,
You said
your family.
They will become your family.
Oh, okay. So you just gotta.
You said
no, you gotta fuck
you
with like a
gotta-
whole lot of prostitutes all the time. It gotta be somebody that's not family.
So
you
you're
be
not
like,
gonna
oh,
have family for the rest of your life. I think you have to just get rid of your family.
Imagine not having the Willow Wednesday family. I couldn't do it.
ooh, I like that. That was
I
a good
couldn't
plug.
do
That
it.
was a good plug. That
I
was a
would
good
need
plug.
my Willow
That was a
Wednesday
good plug.
family.
That was a good
I'm
plug.
just saying.
I like that. Yeah.
So
a good take.
y'all
That's a
heartless.
good plug.
So y'all going?
We
so,
love you, family.
So 4.1 million. Y'all giving up your family? I already know he is. I already know his answer.
No,
I already know he is.
I
so-
can't personally.
I'm- okay.
I love my mama.
Listen, I've been broke
I would
before.
prob-
I'm broke now. So if I never got the 4.1 million, then fuck it. I'll just live my life how I'm living now. But to cut everybody the fuck off, come on
Yeah.
now. That's
it ain't gonna work for
come
me.
on. Now. Ain't gonna work.
I mean,
player.
I would probably do it quicker than y'all, but
Absolutely, you would.
but at the same time, what's the point of
That's
having
for
all
a
this money
fact.
if you can't spend it with and enjoy it?
Exactly. You
know
just
what
got
I'm saying?
bread and doing
Yeah.
nothing with it.
Yeah.
You just going on vacation by yourself. You know how boring that gotta be?
Very.
To go on vacation by yourself
Very.
every single time? Maybe
Very.
once, okay, to clear your head, but
I can get a good couple years. I'm just wanting to just vacation a couple years. I can do
by
that.
yourself?
I'm
Nah,
always
you're
by myself, bro. Yo,
despicably
this is
boring.
amazing.
That is terrible.
Going on
This drink is
vacation
amazing.
by
Yo,
yourself.
you ever went to the movies by yourself?
All the time.
I have not. Y'all are weird.
I do that all
I
the
have.
time.
Everybody
I
here is
have.
weird.
I have.
Everybody here is weird.
It's
You're
not that
weird.
bad.
It's weird.
You're weird because you
Tuesday?
need somebody
No.
to help you watch
Half
a movie.
Price Tuesday, I gotta go by myself. I'm sorry.
You said what?
Half Price Tuesday? Well, there's a Half Price Tuesday by myself.
What?
That's some college shit for real. Half
Yeah,
price
no, I
Tuesday.
think
Yeah.
that's
I go.
So you
You
gotta
talking
go
about
with
no
somebody.
one-
I don't have to go. I'll just not
That's some
go.
grown
if I
man
don't-
shit.
Yeah,
I don't
like,
know
because
what
you
you're talking about.
thinking.
So wait, every time you go to the movies, you need to go with somebody.
That's a
No,
problem.
no, I'm sorry. You need, what you need to do is check the words you're saying. I'm not saying I need to. I'm saying that I won't if I'm going to go by myself.
Which
not?
AKA means that if
You need
you
that
want to
for
go
that.
see, if you
No.
want to go see a movie,
Yes.
point.
No, wait.
if you want to go see a movie,
So one thing.
can I ask a question first before you go?
No, because I'm going to clarify myself.
Okay, go ahead.
Everybody here at this table can say one thing about Jason. I'm not a big movie buff. So if I never go to the movie, I'll be perfectly fine.
Okay.
I've never knocked on your door and said, "Yo, Dane, we gotta go see the movie." Oh my god, I've never.
No, I
Lies.
understood.
Black Panther. Well, other than Black Panther.
No, I said we need to do it for the show. That's what I said.
No, fair enough.
All right.
I'm not a movie buff at all. So if
Alright.
I never go to the movie theaters, I'm fine.
Understood. But let's say
Cool.
you said, "Hey, I would like to go to the movies." Not saying you're overly zealous about going to the movies, but you want to go see this movie. You just it's a movie. It's out. I want to Candyman. Boom. Candyman's about to come out. Say my name. Say my name.
I,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't like horror movies. So like, I hear what you're saying, but I just don't like horror movies.
Right, but let's just say,
Yeah.
in terms of how everybody's...
So this is hypothetical.
Right.
Gotcha.
Oh, you want to go see this movie. You need to go with somebody.
Well, I don't hypothetically need anyone because you said it's hypothetical. I'm too smart for that.
So,
But what I'm saying-
but if we're going off of the premise...
If everybody's
of
going to the
what you-
movies, then I will want to go with someone. I'm not going to go by myself. That's
So
what I'm
why
trying
do
to
you
say.
need to go with somebody to go see the movie?
Because I don't want to see it by myself.
Why do you need somebody to go see a movie?
I just answered the question. I don't want to see it by myself. That's why.
But it
So
lose-
wait. So real
Like, I'm
quick.
answering your question.
No, but I want to make it really like dumb and plain.
Cool.
So if no one ever went to the movies with you, you would never go to the movies again?
Period. I'm fine with that.
That's a problem.
Hey,
That's what we said.
That's crazy.
No, it's
That's
not.
crazy.
Really quick.
You wouldn't see your own movie? What if it's your movie? You
do you not know that every movie that comes out in a movie theater also comes out on other platforms? Like you cannot go to a movie theater and be fine in life.
But I've never heard
So
that.
what the fuck are we talking about right now?
I've never heard that be a
every,
thing, though.
Every movie y'all seen, I have seen as well, and I've never went to
I
the
have
movie theater
gone
to see
to the
it.
movies
So
couple times
all
by
the times you
myself.
spend $18 on a ticket, I have not, and
Well,
we've seen the
first
same
off-
movie.
All right, don't make it about money.
I mean, a half off
First off-
Tuesdays.
Don't
Don't make
First
it about
off-
money.
I'm just saying,
Because
like-
movies cost a lot.
First off,
period.
every time I've gone is the matinee. So you not going to do that
But
with
what I'm saying is every movie you've seen, I've seen as well, and I didn't have to go
Okay.
to the movie theater to see it.
Jennifer
So-
agrees with you. She says, "I love movies, but I have a complex about going alone." She says, "I have yet to do it. I've been,
I just think it's
I've been
weird.
wanting to go alone. Though. She
No,
wants.
you should try. It's liberating.
It is.
Nothing wrong with it.
No one's talking to you during the
said,
movie.
No, you called us weird as shit.
but I never said it was wrong.
You said no, we're weird
You
as
said
shit.
we're weird.
Weird does not mean wrong. Once
Okay,
again,
no one said that you said it was wrong.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what he just said. But I'm just saying, I never said it was wrong. It's just weird to me.
Okay.
If you do it, by all means, you're more liberated than me.
It's
Congrats.
great. you
It's
too-
like going to the
you so
bathroom with the
extra.
door open. It's great.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Going to the bathroom with the
No,
door.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's
Nah,
probably
that's
one
liberating
of the
as fuck.
lit,
You know what's the most liberating thing?
shits ever.
The most liberating thing on life.
No pun intended.
The most
Nah, going to
liberating
the bathroom
thing.
with the door open is lit. For
The
some
most
reason, it's
liberating
like-
thing, period, is walking through your own house naked. That feeling is unmatched. When you can just open up the fridge and you just in your
Free
essence,
balling,
you're-
legit.
And drink some
that
berry punch.
that right there is
said
the
berry
best
punch?
feel. Berry punch is fire.
Berry punch is
Tropicana?
fire. The Tropicana
Yeah.
berry punch.
No, no, no.
Top-
What's the best Tropicana?
Peach orchard.
Peach orchard. Peach orchard.
You a real
really got excited.
You a real nigga. You a real nigga.
Do y'all remember? All right. I'm sorry, because we got to
Used to
get to
be
these
Minute Maid,
topics.
but
But
Minute
you
Maid
remember when we
used to be-
discovered that? We
Yes.
was roommates. We
Yes.
was in the crib. And it
Yes.
was like, yo, this peach, it blends with everything. Like,
Blends with everything.
It does. It does.
And you don't taste anything else.
nothing.
with it.
It
tastes
Oh,
amazing.
we
Peach
got to the
orchard,
point where we
the best.
drinking.
This look like peach orchard.
It do.
This
Yes, it
that's
does.
peach orchard.
It is.
This is peach orchard.
That shit full of sugar
okay.
and
You
just
ain't low,
juice.
Tad.
You don't even
Tad,
know what this
you
shit
ain't
is.
low.
You just
Tad,
juice and sugar.
You giving us peach orchard.
Okay.
It's like, all right.
Nah, it's fire, though. I can't.
Now I'm
front.
gonna try some right now.
You got to finish that.
Well, yeah, I'm not trying to get too lit though, cause
That's
I got
true.
shit to do.
Go ahead, flex again.
You about to get-
We'll see how well.
Yo, Will about to get flued out, yo.
Go ahead,
About to
flex
get
again.
flued out.
Yeah, I'm
a
just
whole
letting
thought
y'all
out
know
here.
Willie flexed
Willie
on
got
us before the
tricked.
show. He said, "Listen, I can't get too drunk, you guys, because I just have to catch a plane in the morning."
One, I don't sound like that.
No, you definitely you did the hand and everything.
Yeah, you did.
I might have did this. I might have
He
did
said,
this.
well, actually.
Listen, I tell people all the time I'm a bird. I don't care what. And so what? Nah, but what we talking about?
Anyway, man, let's do this for real, y'all. I'm sorry. We having fun. Yo, enjoy everybody for watching, man. Yo, shout out to y'all, man. Once again, join the Willa Wednesday family page, man. It's where we conversing and we out here talking.
And if you don't, you
and
just,
today is a celebration of y'all, the people that's joined the new group and is having fun with us and coming up with topics and talking insurance. So today we're gonna go through some of y'all topics and some of the things that y'all talked about.
What's up first? Shout out to Salida on the check.
Yeah, what up, Miss Salida? Miss
I want to have
Salida.
a little fun.
I'm gonna pull it up so we can give some of the comments because your comments was crazy.
Niggas' favorite get back in your lifelines. I want to start with that.
Just explain it better. You just like reading ratchet shit.
Bro.
We're actively looking for a new mediator moderator,
Yo,
y'all.
I
Cool.
promise you, if
All
it
right?
would have said, what's a line that you use to get back with the person that you used to be with? He'd have been like, because when you trying to get down, but the fact that it said niggas get, he's like, yeah, you ready for that one?
You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
You
guys.
ready for that one?
I appreciate you, all right?
He's ready
My
for this
brother?
one. This one he reads verbatim. Anyway.
Niggas' favorite get back in your lifelines. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to spark it by saying what I put in the comments, and you can only see the comments if you're on the Willa Wednesday family group.
Yeah,
but
talk to me.
My comment was, yo, it's crazy. I just had a dream about you.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's the lines that you say
to get back in somebody's good graces or get back in their life.
Like you, they
like,
say, yo, I don't fuck with you no more.
Like,
Sis said, I don't fuck with you no more.
I just had a dream about you.
Got you.
That's a fact.
Nice.
That's his.
Wait.
I'm gonna read some of them.
I want to make mine just a little bit more
You guys
toxic.
is cracking me up.
I literally use this verbatim. I've used this verbatim before.
Okay.
Fellas, if you want to use it, go ahead. I use this in my way
It's
past.
all free information.
I'm just saying, my way past.
Way past.
Feel me? But I used to say, yo, you a big freak. What are you talking about? Oh, the shit you was doing in my dream? Listen. And now look, it might sound corny, but that shit worked 10 times out of 10. Fellas, 10 times out of 10, I got a great success rate. Because it shows you were thinking.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, oh, you was thinking about me. You was thinking about me sexual. And you want to know what I always get afterwards? What I was doing. That's how you do it. Got him.
You gotta try that out one day.
Okay, mine.
Come on now, it's simple.
Mine, right?
It's
Mine,
simple
right?
mathematics.
Mine, right, is at the end of the day, I just want to make sure that you're good and you're always happy.
Wait, what happened?
Mine just
Shit.
I want to make sure that you're good and you're always happy.
That's what you said?
That's what you say?
Always.
Wait, that's toxic as
So you
fuck.
end with toxic and come back with toxic again?
Wait, so you creep back into somebody's life on some, I just want to make sure you
Yo,
good.
watch.
Sometimes I sit in my room.
Follow me. No. Don't say
the wall.
nothing. Follow me, right?
I'm following.
She says, I don't even want to talk to you no more,
Right.
right?
Heard it.
All right,
It's
bet.
over, right?
We go weeks, whatever, without talking.
Right.
I hit you up. What do you want, Bari? You know what? You may be mad at me. I just want to make sure that that you are always good and you are happy at where you're at right now.
Wait. I'm sorry. And this works?
That is toxic as shit.
And then she's like, you know what? I am good. All right, bet, baby. It doesn't matter. I just want to make sure that you are okay.
One, what you're not going to do is say, baby, and look me in my face.
You know what I'm
Okay?
saying?
You look the other way.
I apologize, but
He said,
I want to
"Yo,
just make
you
sure that
good, baby?"
I just want to make sure that you are okay.
Don't look at me now.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at the camera, Bari.
Wait, which camera
Bari,
I'm looking
Bari,
at,
you can
Josh?
look at me. I'm okay.
I just want
Yo,
to make
Sean
sure
said
that
Bari is wild.
I just want to make sure that you are okay. And then when you make sure that they are okay.
Taz said Bari, that's how your car got keyed like that, didn't it?
No, I ain't get my car key. Don't wish no bad juju on me. What's wrong with you? Anyway. Oh, I'm
said
sorry.
that's
But
how
no,
it happens.
legit. Make sure that you are okay. And then when you make sure that they are okay, I've never had a man
Oh,
make sure I
Aisha
was
got
okay
a good
before.
one.
What she
Ooh,
said?
Where you
Aisha
at?
got to go. She said, or Facebook memories. You got to put, oh, look at us from 2012. Listen, if somebody
I do
sends
like
you
that.
a memory from back in the day, you automatically going to rekindle that. You You gotta cross that bridge at least one more time. That Facebook memory shit.
Nah, Facebook be fucking you up.
Yeah, it do.
Cause you look at the pictures and then you go to the next pictures and you really for like 10. You like
Damn, that was a good time in
was
life,
really
wasn't
That
it?
was some
Yeah.
good
I wonder
pussy.
what she up to.
Yeah.
That was some good
And
pussy.
then boom, Marvin's room.
You were like, that's some good pussy. That's some good
That's how they
pussy.
get you. Shout out to
That's some
Donnie on
good
the check.
pussy.
What's up,
what
Donnie?
up, Donnie? Hey.
Listen. Oh, the line works. It shows compassion. That's what Jennifer's saying.
Oh, I
Jennifer's saying it
found
shows
it.
My
compassion.
line or your line?
I don't know. I was just reading her line.
Okay, but no, legit.
I found some
there's a
of
whole
them. I
bunch
found
of
some
lines.
of them that was
There's
Josh, what line have you used in your way
to get back
past to
Or
get
you-
back in
I feel
somebody's
like you
life?
ain't never went back though.
Yeah, I don't really.
Yeah.
So you never double back?
Nah.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
Never?
Never.
I mean, I believe
double
you.
back.
I'm not gonna
I'm
lie.
with
When I cut something off,
Yeah, you like Barry.
it's gone.
No, I
like
can-
it doesn't even exist for me.
Here's one.
Like
Out
at
of
all.
sight, out of mind.
This was shared on the Willa Wednesday family page. She said, "At the end of the day, you was always one of my best friends."
Oh, that's toxic. That's toxic. That's toxic.
Ooh,
That's toxic as shit.
Like that one hurts.
Because one, I don't know how many times you've used that line. So now, how many people was the best to you?
Damn. Speaking of Aisha said, "How's your mom?" I heard her
That's
favorite
toxic.
song the other day.
How was your mom?
Yo, what
I
are you
heard her
doing?
favorite song the other
That's
day.
my go-to.
What are you?
That's your go-to. How was your
How was your
mom?
mom?
About like a song that we used to listen to.
Oh, I
Oh,
was
you
saying,
wanna-
I heard
yo,
that song.
Yo,
you talk about
you
my
remember
mom.
that Usher
You
song?
want me to say an ain't shit one? You want me to say an ain't shit one that's really ain't shit?
You can get more ain't shit, Barry?
Oh, yeah, that's a
okay,
fact.
let's
You
see
get
it.
more
Watch
ain't
this.
shit. I got one that's worse than this.
Oh, no. You can't top this.
Oh,
Yo, one of your clothes is in my drawer. You gotta come get
right,
it.
You right where I'm at. Kabisha said,
Yo,
Kobe.
your
My bad,
drawers is in
my fault.
your drawers is in
Kobe said, "You want your hoodie back?"
No, legit. Yo, one
mean,
of
I
your
found it.
clothes is in my drawer. You wanna come get it? Like, and then now when she come get it, I'm like, yo, you really gonna come take that?
Dama said, "I see something that reminded me of you."
Actually,
How
you
you
know
been?
I never double back, but someone
Uh-oh.
tried to double
Wait,
back to
Oh,
me.
oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh, how
He
they,
had him go
they got
back.
You? They got
Okay.
you with the
Yeah,
go
someone
back?
tried to double back to me a couple times, actually.
And what they hit you with?
They always hit me with like, I used to be that dude who used to like give people like, I was constantly making CDs for people, like mixtapes. I was like that dude, like, oh, if you want to learn about a new artist, like,
Yeah.
boom, like you can come to me.
Oh.
And like,
That was like me.
and people would just be
With my
like,
damn MacBook.
people would come back to me like 5 years later and be like, hey, I found one of your old CDs.
Motherfucker. No, you didn't. No, you didn't,
You
motherfucker.
saw this CD for the last 10 years.
Yeah, it was sitting in that shoebox. You motherfucker, you knew what it
Called
was.
me one time.
Oh,
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah,
Got
yeah.
you.
Oh, you got caught?
Called me one time.
You was blushing like, oh, you remember
no,
the
no.
CD?
Second time, I was just like, what was on that tape?
She
You
like
got
songs,
smart.
baby.
You got smart.
Songs, baby.
You got smart on
Your
it.
songs,
motherfucker.
baby.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
leads to mine.
Oh,
It's a terrible one.
shout to Pootie on the check.
Because I've been doing music so long, the one thing I really try to do, I don't make direct songs about people. Like direct. You know, I'm never like, me and Tasha, and you know what I mean? I would never do that.
Shit, I do. Okay,
You definitely do.
I do. But my
We
shit's
should
is
play
fire.
that. We should play
But my
that.
shit's is fire.
We should play that though.
Yeah, what's up?
Nah, but so what happens is, if I really want to get back, I can cheat and say, remember that song I said I would write about you?
Oh, I'm toxic.
Yeah. I
That's
don't-
some old
Now, I
toxic.
don't-
But that's not
ass
toxic.
shit.
That's creative.
Fuck out of
That's
here.
not- that's
My
creative.
nigga, if I could make a song, you know
But
how many
you
girls
can't,
I
so
sing
you-
to,
so you're not
motherfucker?
creative.
I would be singing to all these women out here.
I'm glad you said women. Good job.
Well,
boy.
bro, if I could sing, it would be a rap.
Shout
I'm
out,
toxic.
Shout out to Javi on the
They
check-in.
be
What's
out
up,
here
brother?
hitting notes that I can't hit,
I don't do
motherfucker.
that. I don't
Piece
do
of
it,
shit.
but
No,
I
you.
have. I have been like, you
And
know
that's
what?
toxic.
Let me go to the one thing I know will work, and I'll be like,
And then
but
you're
I've
like,
only, I've only done
you
like
are
once
the
or twice.
prototype, motherfucker. You think you slick. She always the prototype, you piece of shit. You think you slick,
You got
motherfucker.
wild
do that.
prototypes out there.
Mad
Hella
prototypes.
prototypes.
Mad prototypes.
Yo, that's
nigga.
why that's such a.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk your
See the
shit.
genius of that song. All
Motherfucker.
I'm trying to say is, I don't try. But I have done that. I did it twice. I ain't gonna lie.
Mill
was
said,
twice.
Damo,
She
that's
said,
toxic
fuck boy,
as
fuck boy.
fuck.
I'm a fuckboy. No, that's some fuckboy
Listen,
shit.
I've had my fuckboy tendencies.
I don't have a skill that can help in that situation.
I've had my fuckboy tendencies.
Really? Okay. Hello.
Back
hello.
screaming.
That's not nice, okay?
We got some more. We moving on. What we
We go
doing?
over. Let me see.
Talk to me. Talk to
I'm
me.
looking for the post to find it. I can't even.
I found it. It's
Y'all
far.
post a lot.
It's Saturday at 9:59 p.m.
Listen,
It is Wednesday.
Listen,
I was doing this.
That group is lit.
Yo, our group is lit. For everybody that's not following, man, Willa Wednesday family on Facebook, the group is lit, and everybody's having a ball, man. I love it.
Matthew said I found this picture in my phone. I like that one. That was smooth.
First said
like
this
that
song
one.
makes me think about you. We got
KC, Willa fan. What's goody, brother?
What's happening? What's happening?
Mills said, "What about the Pootie song? You want to bring the Pootie song back?
Is Pootie
Pootie where? We ain't did it in a minute.
Okay.
Prototype Poppy, Curtis said.
Well, let's kick off Pootie real quick. Let's do one, man.
What is the
How we gonna do it?
Do it kind of low and
How we
smooth. Let's go ahead. You're not gonna do it?
Wait,
You want me to do it?
you said low and smooth, like
Kind of like some Pootie with the booty, Pootie with the booty. Where you
okay,
at?
Pootie with the Pootie got the big old booty. She got the booty with the say what now? Got the booty with the Pootie with the Pootie, Pootie with the Pootie with the got the Pootie got the booty.
Say what now?
Got the Pootie got the booty.
Say what now?
Pootie with the booty.
Say what
My
now?
talking face, my talking face. Look.
Oh no, we not doing that.
Pootie with the
Booty.
booty.
Twerk it out.
Got Pootie with the
I'm not promoting that one.
Well, I can't twerk, nigga. What? I can't twerk.
Nope.
You was supposed to be no. You showing your bum? What was it? Bum Mondays? Monday? What the fuck?
Sunday, bum day.
Bum days.
I can't even go back that far on the word.
Really quick, okay.
What you got? An Android?
Can men twerk?
You got an Android like Curtis?
Can men twerk?
Safari does it.
Oh no. Oops, I'm sorry.
Can
what?
men twerk?
Safari does.
Apparently that technically
Because somebody in the Willa Wednesday group said
Love
that
it.
missionary style is men twerking. How do y'all feel about that? Missionary
Missionary
style is men twerking.
To be fair,
Is that
Shimmy
true?
would
Think
know.
about it.
1 for yes, 2 for no.
That's a 1 for me.
1 for yes.
It's men
It's
twerking.
a
That's
man
missionary style.
in missionary style
It's men
twerking.
twerking.
Is he twerking?
He's twerking in the
1
bed.
for yes, 2 for
That
no.
was
Talk to me.
hilarious.
Talk to me.
And I had to think about it though. I was like,
That's all hips, baby. All hips.
No, legit. I'm gonna be with
hey.
you. The amount of work we do put in, I second that motion because that's a lot of work.
It is twerking though.
That's a lot of work.
Missionary style is twerking.
That's a lot of work.
I'm just saying. It is. Everybody putting one. Let me put my one because I think that's what I'm saying. Men could twerk. We might be the best twerkers there is.
ooh, imagine
We might twerk better than females.
That's a lot of ab work. That's a lot of core work.
Because we do we
look at you get mad. Look at you
technically
get
we
mad. Look at
doing
you.
we doing we planking. So it's a plank.
planking and twerking?
It's a planking and twerking at the same time.
Wow.
I'm just saying. We out here. Women, listen.
out here like this.
Women got to step it up because we out
We out
here.
here like
Okay.
we out here like
Fellas,
that.
keep twerking.
We out here fucking the game up.
Bart, they can't see you. You off camera,
Yeah.
nigga.
Facts.
Yeah, 'cause
my fault.
I'm glad they didn't see that because that
Facts.
was
That was-
painful. Did you?
Barry stroke game is
people in the
terrible.
room, did you see that? That
Barry
was
stroke
horrible.
game is terrible.
Jesus, man. All right. Real quick, take a quick PSA, man. This show not free.
What?
So because of that, I'm
It
gonna
was
drop
that
a link.
singing shit I was talking
Facts.
about.
Is he-
I'm gonna
Say,
drop a
bro.
link real quick, man. If you love what we're doing here, you want to see more content.
Okay, Mills say he doesn't twerk, he pelt waist. And you know what? I pelt waist
I'm
too.
not sure what that word
Mills,
means.
Mills, we
Which
does
camera we looking at,
we
Josh?
does pelt waist.
It's one of them.
We does pelt waist. Yes.
What that mean?
We don't twerk, we pelting waist. It's like when you're on the parkway and you chipping. That's what it is. You
It's
ever-
in. It's also in the. It should be in the comment.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm
It
sorry.
should, it should be in the thing.
I got you.
I put it in.
Pelton waist.
It's in the post.
Got you, man. Yo. So if you like what we doing here, man, you
Hold on a second. Barry, shut up for a second.
I'm
Excuse
sorry.
Ooh, check this mother.
the fuck up. The bum ass.
Listen, I only
you
allow
like-
Josh
if you-
to do that.
if you like
I
what we
got
doing-
head, I could fight.
If you like what we doing every week, man, you support the show. You part of the group. You've been rocking with us for years, man. We going about what 6 years.
5
strong?
years.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna drop a link real quick, man. Please donate something so we can keep continuing to do this show. Because once again, these shows ain't free, and so your help is amazing. I'm gonna drop the. I was trying to, but apparently the shit's not working.
That note was trash, Dame. You gotta get a better note
I
than
was
that.
definitely trying to paste and.
I'm sing one more again.
Well, while he's doing that, it's
Yes.
also in the post.
It's also in the link at the top, man.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
Yes.
whatever you want to do.
It's
Yeah.
in the show post.
It's
in
in
the
the
show
show post.
That was you?
Yes, that is me.
You see why he and
why-
Wade was saying get rid of Josh. You see?
Yeah, no, for real. Nah, he was talking mad shit about you, bro.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, nah, he
Thank
was.
you, Barry.
Yeah, nah, he was.
Nah, but yeah, all jokes aside, it's a Patreon, right? That's what it is. It's Patreon.
No, it's your anchor donate.
It's our anchor donation. Yeah. If you like what you hear every week in, week out, hit that donation and just swing that. You feel me? It's a tax write off. Yeah. Shout out to it is. Fuck it. Donation. What's the next topic?
Please send us all donations.
Oh, Jan May.
Hey, praise the Lord. God bless, sister.
Wait. Okay. Now they're saying it's pelvic cardio. They saying swing that.
Oh, yeah.
They saying
this is fire,
it's flinging waist. Everybody trying to get out of the fact that men be twerking.
Fling the waist.
No, they trying to get out of the fact that we be putting work in. We be putting in
men
work.
Twerking, putting work in.
I know.
I like it.
My whole
I
mind.
like it.
We be putting in work.
Twerking, putting, working. Man be twerking, putting that working.
What?
Man twerking, putting, working. Man be twerking, putting that working. If you putting in work, press 1. If you putting in work, press 1. If you putting in work, press 1. I know you like that. I know you like that.
With the beat,
He's
go.
like putting in- Josh over there like.
Kind of like that.
Listen.
Woo! Yeah. Stop it. You know I was gonna hit it right back on the.
No, I saw it.
I was like, ah.
What else we talk about, man?
No, this is fire. Yo, have you, who's all tried this?
Shout out to Lift the Spirits.
No, lift,
Yo, shout out to Lift the Spirits.
She's fire. That's
It's
that.
the white tea. What's it called again?
Long
Island white tea.
white
But
tea,
remastered.
It's a lower ab
It's the
workout.
remixed. The remixed. Yeah,
Mediator,
man.
moderator, Barry. What we talking about?
I think you were gonna say something else. My bad. Boom, boom, boom. Is love a vibe or a decision?
I like this one.
Can I hit a
I
Willa
do
Wednesday?
like
Can
this
I hit a
one.
Willa Wednesday?
Yeah, drop the drop. I like this.
Honestly,
Hey man, play the damn song.
I was supposed to say I really like
So,
this topic. To the point where I
Shout out
didn't even,
to Amira. She's in the Willa Wednesdays group. She posted this question in the group a couple of days ago, asking if love was a vibe or a decision. I'm assuming she's basing it off of the photograph that just came out previously, and based off of that, she had a couple of questions based off of the choices that the young lady or the young man made in the movie. So she asked the group, and it was split. It was split in the comments about what love is, if it's a decision or a vibe. So we decided to bring it to the table and ask to the congregation and ask everybody here, what is love? Is it a vibe or is it a decision? Willa, talk to me. Is it a vibe or a decision?
The easy cop out would be to say both. I think everybody would say both.
Of course,
That's a cop out though. So we're
But
not gonna
pick
do the
one
cop
real
out
quick.
answer. It's easy. Love to me is a vibe.
Dane, what is it? Love is a vibe or a decision? Just pick one real quick, and then we're gonna come back to it. We're gonna explain it after.
I'm split. That's so crazy.
You gotta pick one.
I know.
Come on now.
I'm split.
You got the free throw line, bro.
Honestly, I'll go vibe, but I want to discuss the other one.
Yeah, but pick one. Which one do you pick?
I want to do devil's advocate on that.
But what do you
I'll say
you
vibe.
pick?
I'll say vibe.
Okay,
I'll say vibe.
Josh,
Yeah,
what is
I'll say
love?
vibe.
Vibe or decision?
Love is a vibe. Relationship is a decision.
Jesus, mercy.
Don't be trying to take my shit, cause
Motherfucker.
you ain't let me say that.
Motherfucker. But
Nah,
you
fuck y'all.
No, but
You
you
ain't
took
let me
forever.
say that.
He mad.
But you took forever,
Nah,
nigga.
fuck y'all. They was like, don't say nothing else. Just say
No.
vibe or just say like, yo, I got way more shit to say.
But she was like, oh, I don't know.
Okay,
Okay,
next,
next.
Wait,
Wait,
talk to
talk
me.
to me.
No, Josh won.
No. What do you pick?
It's a vibe that
Game
turns into
over.
a decision.
Shit, it's over.
You said what?
It's a vibe that turns into a decision.
Amira said love is a
What?
decision.
I'm gonna say love is a
Reggie
decision.
said it's a decision.
I'm gonna say love is a
It turns
decision.
into
Tabby
a
said
decision.
love
It
is
starts out as a
spiritual.
vibe.
I'm gonna
That would be
say
a vibe.
love
Tabby
is a
just saying.
decision.
You would say that temporary.
Matthew
love.
said it's a decision in the end.
Excuse me, you don't
temporary
know me.
loving head ass, right?
No, it's not even
Oh, I
about.
love you sometimes, face ass.
No. It's
Like-
not. Yo, I'm okay.
Loves the woman. He
Oh,
decides.
okay. You know what?
Barry
You wanna know
decides
why?
to
When
make
the
love.
vibe is right, I love you.
No.
When the
I'm gonna
vibe
be
is
honest
wrong,
with you.
I'm
gonna
deciding.
be with everybody. I'm gonna say why. I feel like love is a decision because if you do not choose to legitimately put yourself in a position to accept it, no matter what kind of vibe it is, you will never accept it.
But it's still a vibe.
But if you don't open yourself up to say, you know what, I want this vibe, it'll never be something that you love ever in life.
I'm gonna be honest. I understand what you're saying.
No, I get what he's saying.
That's a
I
good
can do what he's saying. But
Barry made
So
a
if
point,
I don't
everybody.
decide, if I don't decide to love you, I will never love
but
you.
you're loving
what-
you're
what-
loving a vibe. So it's still a vibe that
Nah,
you're.
but if I
So-
decide,
You're still accepting a vibe. So it's
I
a
can
vibe
like
first.
a vibe. That don't mean I have to. I can decide to not love it.
No, I understand.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
That's actually,
I could like a vibe. That doesn't mean I could be like,
it's
you know
like
what,
we could be vibing, but
that doesn't mean I have to be like, you know what, I'm gonna open myself up more to see what's up with this.
Yeah, but there's a difference between liking a vibe and loving a vibe.
But that's the reason why. But
that's why they said it's love.
That's the reason
a
why it's a
vibe or
question.
decision.
I get you.
Because-
No, I get that.
No,
I get
but-
that. It's deep. It's
But I fuck
more.
with it
It's
because-
layered.
Tabby
to
said,
it.
"Bari, I'm lost. Elaborate." Amira said, "Preach, Bari." So you got best of both worlds right now.
But you have to decide to accept it,
A vibe, right?
right?
Which makes it a vibe.
Absolutely.
No,
At the bare essence, if
No,
you have
what
to-
he's saying
starts
is
out
you have
as
to
a vibe.
decide
Right.
to accept
So
a
it's a
vibe.
vibe.
So
Right.
it's a vibe. Period.
Yes.
But
You have to accept
okay.
it. You decide. But that's
I'll
what he
give-
said.
But I'll give
When-
you another one. Let me.
The last 15 minutes literally went around what Josh said. Josh said it's a vibe, and the relationship
Relationship is a
part is the
decision.
decide. You
Which is very
decide
true.
to be in a relationship.
No.
But the essence of love itself is a vibe. It's either you
Yeah.
accept it or you don't.
Let me put it to you like
But you
this.
can. But wait, and maybe I'm wrong. But let me know if I'm wrong. You have to be open enough to eat. Well, okay, now you're right.
No,
Okay.
let me.
Okay,
I
on.
can simplify.
I see.
it.
Please simplify.
Think
please.
about a food that you really like the first time you had it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you did
Ooh,
have
the
to make.
original Chipotle.
So when you ate it for the first time, you might not have known that you liked it, but you didn't make a decision to enjoy it. You just enjoyed it.
Yeah. That
But
is
you
a
had.
fact.
But that's what I'm saying. You
That
had.
is a fact.
But you had to make a decision to be open enough to enjoy something different. That's what I'm trying to say.
No,
like
that's
there's a part,
true.
there,
You have to be. There's a level of openness that.
and that's the part where like Bari got a point that makes it a decision. It's like
If I'm never willing to open myself up to you,
it don't matter what the fuck you doing. You vibing like
you
a
could be
you
cool as
super
shit.
vibe.
Your vibe could be dope as fuck, but that don't mean I could fuck. Yo, transparency moment again.
Uh-oh.
I know he's speaking of truth.
You used the wrong T word. Toxic moment again. Come on. Let's be truthful. Let's
I've
be
been
truthful
told.
here.
I have been told
That you toxic as a motherfucker.
that your vibe is dope, your vibe is amazing, your vibe is great. But you know what? I can never see myself moving past this point because I'm just not there to be like that with you ever.
Right.
You know what that means? They just wanted some dick, Bari.
Of course,
could you do me a
and they
favor?
got what
That
they
sounds
got,
like what I
but
Get
went
in the
through
camera,
camera.
Bari.
I apologize.
In the
No,
camera
they
and
got
the
what
mic.
they got what they
bro,
wanted.
You doing me.
Just
You
slap
on the side. You not. You still holding the mic sideways.
But
like this.
listen,
Bari,
listen.
check it out. Mics work like this. You know if you talk
Hey,
directly
hey,
into it.
hey, real quick, don't fuck up my swag, you heard? Anyway,
No, but I'm saying there is a thing that you have to do where you have to be willing to even accept vibes. So you have to make a
bro, that shit
decision.
is.
You have
Listen,
to make. You,
Jenny said love is a chemical reaction, not a reality,
Is
and
it?
not a decision. So if you want to go for that, it's definitely not a decision. It's a chemical imbalance or balance.
So you talking
in
about
your
like
life.
pheromones and shit like that?
But
is
that's
what
what.
you're saying, right?
So technically, it's closer to a vibe than a decision.
Like is a decision, not love.
Listen, I ain't going that far.
all right, I'm not doing that. I'm
Well,
just
no.
simply
Let's
saying,
can we dive deeper?
I'm just simply saying you can. Okay.
You can also decide who you love.
Yeah, because if you might have to come to the mic, so we can disagree. And mind you, I'm only doing this devil's advocate to seriously because I think it's a vibe, but I do believe also because I've moved this one, because I've also moved on some. I don't want love. I don't give a fuck what it is. It could be a vibe. It could be a decision. It could be a couple
just not
motherfuckers
for
with
me,
some money.
right.
It could be
That you don't want to vibe. That doesn't mean
no. I'm not open to for shit.
that you decided to.
They are definitely not in the mic.
I'm sorry.
I'm saying I've been in situations and I've met women like that, and I'm like I'm throwing you all to whatever, but she's just not open for love or whatever at that point. So it doesn't matter what I do. But when she decided that she was open for the vibe, then maybe we can fall. And that's why I say is that that's what's fucking me up.
In order for
like a puzzle.
No, it's not. You're making it more complicated. In order for a chemical reaction to actually happen, yes, both parties have to let their guards down.
Right.
It has to be some type of trust in there. There has to be some type of level of intimacy,
Right.
and then love can happen. But it's still what it is, a chemical reaction. Now, there's situations where y'all vibing, but y'all don't really love each other. Y'all
Right.
like each other.
Right.
It's cool. But that's not if you're telling me that you can choose whether you want to love somebody or not, I don't really love her. I'm just gonna turn this.
I'm gonna piggyback.
But
and Mill said the same thing. He said half the people in here never wanted to be in love. The shit just happens.
I disagree with that statement.
then that's not you're not
I disagree with that
understanding.
statement.
Love is not something you can just be like, I think I want to love her today. Yeah, let me turn that on. Let me just love her today. No. If you really, really love somebody,
but you
it's more
You can't
overwhelming.
speak for everybody because you cannot. Because some people literally can. Some people literally can be with someone for years.
But that's
Wait, for years and love the fuck out of that person, right? Love the fuck out of that person, but won't drop their guard down to be like, you know what, I love you, but will love the fuck out of them. No?
you're confusing me.
I get what he's saying, but
No.
I get it, but you,
okay,
you mansplain. All the men get it. We like, yeah.
I thought I made
But
sense.
a woman is like, what?
You can have that's almost like a different topic where we would discuss. You can have love for somebody, having love for somebody
No, I'm
and
not
loving
just saying that.
somebody.
I'm saying loving
is
them,
different.
but just not.
And then loving somebody and being in love is two different things.
I agree.
That's more or less what he's saying.
I agree with that.
Okay.
That's more or less.
Because you love your parents, you're not in love with your parents, so I get it.
So
I get
then
it.
Right.
are we asking is being in love a decision or just loving a decision?
But that's why this is such a great time.
That's why. Once again, decision. I've never said the
Because
word decision.
I don't think you can decide to be in love with
I
somebody.
still think it's a
never-
vibe either way. That's what I'm trying to say. I've never said the word decide, decision. I don't believe that. Period. I believe it's the vibe.
Right.
It's you feel a way about something, which is a vibe.
Right.
Something in me is drawn to something in you. And we're not deciding. It's a vibe. It's
I
like
get it.
we're like something is drawing us
You're
together.
deciding
We're
to be
magnet.
with them, not deciding to love them.
Like-
You're deciding to be
like-
with them. That's the reaction. Okay, I love you, so I'm going to decide to be with you.
Or
Or I can love you from afar and you
or
just-
different, or different, or
So it's a
different, or
vibe that
different,
turns into a decision.
or different, or different.
But vibe
that-
The
first.
decision to
Yeah.
be with them.
But that's the part that's crazy
So it's a
because
vibe
you can
first.
decide. That's what's hard because you can decide to open up to even be accepting. So I guess you accepting
The vibe,
the vibe.
which is a vibe first. That's why I say it's a vibe.
Okay.
how is
Okay.
it that you're accepting? You have to decide to accept the vibe. So how is it that the vibe is?
Okay.
first?
No, I got it.
Amira, let's read a comment real quick. Amira said love is a decision. This coming from a woman who has been in love 3 times.
That's it?
To love is an act. The feeling love give. Wait. To love is an act.
This
The
is sad,
feeling
sister.
love gives is the vibe or chemical reaction. Love is an emotion, but you have to decide if you want to let that emotion be there. So it's a decision.
But that's kind of what I'm.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all.
No,
Group them together.
But that's what I was
Decision
saying.
is mental. It's like, okay, I love him, so I'm going to decide to marry him. I love him, so I'm going to
you are not in the mic. Damn it.
I'm sorry. I love him, so I'm going to decide to
10.
be with him. I
been
love
drinking
him,
your
so
own
I'm
drink?
going to decide to run off with him. The decision is the action.
I can't say that. I can't say
Because
that.
just because you love the loving is just the feeling. That doesn't mean anything else has to happen after that. I can say I love you,
Which is a
and
vibe.
and we just sit there and look at each other for the rest of the night.
I'm right. I'm
It's
sorry.
a
It's a
vibe.
vibe. It's a vibe.
I'm gonna say I disagree because for the simple fact that in my situations, I've been in situations where the situation ended fucked up, and I
You
would
said
be like,
situation 30 times.
You definitely did.
right?
You
Why the
did.
fuck did I?
Wait, hold on. You
why-
just used the same word in the
Yeah.
definition.
Why did I
Yeah, you can't-
decide to allow this situation to turn out like this? If I'd have never decided to open myself up or decided to allow myself to, yes, it does. If I didn't decide to let myself love this person, I would have never felt the way I felt now,
decided to let your guard down.
which allowed me to end up loving you.
That mic don't.
That is
might
a
don't show.
feeling. You're allowing that feeling.
If I don't, and if I did not decide to allow myself to feel, then it would never be at this point ever. Period.
But you
You have to
understand
allow
y'all
your-
grouping both together, and it doesn't.
No,
it's not that simple.
You can because guess what? If I do not, it's just like when niggas want to just have sex with a girl. If all I want to do is just have sex with you and never want to have a relationship with you, that is something I am choosing to do.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with love. Why we?
Yes, it does because then if I add the emotion to it, which means I'm deciding to add emotion to it, then guess what?
No,
now
you
I
don't
can
decide
love you.
to add the emotion
Yes, you
to it.
can because niggas do it all the time. We fuck y'all every day and it don't mean nothing.
It's a fact. I'm on Barry's side right now.
We
I'm on
fuck
Barry's
y'all
side
every
right now.
day and we don't care.
I'm on
All
Barry's side
all
right now.
That was different.
As
That was
of right
wait,
now, I'm on Barry's
real quick,
side.
real
That don't
quick.
mean shit.
Because he's right.
Okay, so
Wait,
let me
wait,
ask you.
wait,
So
wait,
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 I have a
wait,
question.
wait,
I just have a
wait,
question for him.
Yo,
wanna-
niggas would knock
hold
it
on,
down for
hold on,
months
hold on.
and not
And
feel
not
no
care.
way
Wait.
until we decide
because now
to feel away.
Because now
I hear what he's saying.
All right, all right.
Like,
I hear what he's
okay,
saying.
so then
No. Because
I hear what he's
now
saying.
we're talking about something else. Because men have the ability to separate emotion and
I get
sex
that.
and relationship. You
I
know
get-
that.
I get that. I just have a question, though.
So that's why when you say it's a vibe, is it or is it you deciding? That's the part that keeps fucking
No,
me
And
up.
that's why I said
Because we can separate.
Listen, to me, in its pure essence, to me it is a vibe. But what Bari brought up is something different. Bari brought up the fact that
The relationship started.
No,
You can keep it separate. I completely understand.
Bari brought up
Yeah.
some real man shit.
Right.
A man, and not to say women can't, but a man,
Yeah, you
a
can knock it
man
down
can
for
be like, all right, I'm just gonna knock this down
And guess what?
for
You
years.
And then you
I
how many
can fuck
but
you
you-
for
but you-
years.
okay,
and
but-
I
and why-
Can I
no,
also
no,
say
and I'm-
something though?
until I decide
And I'm gonna piggyback
to
off
feel
of that.
away.
How
And
many
there-
times have you called me toxic because a woman has fallen in love with me, but I don't love them because they have
But
allowed
that's not what I'm
themselves?
talking about.
That's
But
not-
yes,
That's
it
not
does.
what I'm.
No,
But that's
'cause
not what
hold on,
I'm
hold on,
talking
hold on.
about.
That's
now
a
you're
diff-
talking the actions and the relationships and,
But
the, and the
that is a-
parameters
but
of the
at the
And
end
then y'all
It
are
is a
grouping them all
decision.
in. I
But
just
you
want
said
you
you
to
giving
know
the
that
game up, Bari. Shut up. You giving the game up.
trust me, this is nothing new.
You giving the damn game up, Bari. Damn.
Yeah, but
My
Bari-
question is this. Then this is to all three of y'all. At what? Tell me what it is that makes you decide that you actually want to love that person. Because technically,
That would be
wait,
that'd be a
no,
different answer
no,
for
no,
every person.
But
That's true,
technically, because love is technically mental. It's not because the stroke of the pussy is that good and oh my god, I fell
Some
in love.
niggas it is. Some
definitely
niggas
fell in
it
love.
I
is.
fell in love with
You
some
fell
pussy
in love with a
before.
feeling.
Yeah, no, we fell in love with the
vibe.
pussy.
Once
Vibe,
again,
so we're
You
back
fell
on
in love with
vibe.
a feeling.
Am
You
I
fell
not
in love
right?
with the love.
Am I not right? Am I not right? It's a vibe.
Once
I
again-
have fell in love with some pussy before.
okay, so now
But
my
you never fell in
example-
love with some dick before? You never fell in love with
listen,
a
listen,
have
listen,
you,
listen,
have
listen.
you fallen in love with some dick
dick?
before? Thank you. It's the same thing. It's
But
like-
my question, I'm not talking about falling in love with the physical, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You just said it yourself. Y'all could be knocking something down for months, years, or whatever,
Years.
and never feel anything.
Yeah.
But
No,
at
years,
the
though.
point that
You know
you
that.
decided to say
like
you wanted to
1997.
love, was it more technical? Like this girl, she's nice, she's sweet, she's kind.
Right.
You know, she loves me, she's loyal. I think I want to love her. Is that what y'all are going through, or
No.
is it literally mentally you realize you connect with this person?
or
And
you,
you started to gain feelings.
or
I
you
need
just
to know
you,
exactly.
literally like it's crazy because we're telling you the answer. I'm not saying that you're not receiving it, but
But we're saying it's
Women
But-
don't understand
but-
this answer.
No, you just say you decided. I'm asking.
Women
you-
don't understand this answer.
and I'm being dead ass honest. One day we'll just be sitting in the living room with our
Yes.
niggas and be like,
Oh,
"Yo,
God.
I
You know
fucking
what?
love Shorty."
I think
Like,
that's it.
You know what,
That-
Josh?
you know
Is
what?
he
Like,
wrong with what he's
that's-
saying?
It's just
Yeah.
boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
So
wrong?
yeah.
Okay.
Real quick, like,
wait.
No,
nothing
that
else
is- that
happened.
is-
Let Josh explain.
But I'm
Josh,
glad
is
that
he wrong with
honestly, I'm
that?
glad to explain that to a woman because
Because
that's
it
a real
just
thing.
snaps. And we're like, you know
That's
what?
some shit
I
you'll
fucking
call your
love
boy
Shorty.
and be
I
like,
fucking love
hold on.
Shorty.
But did you decide, or did you just honestly kind
Hold
of
on.
wreck
That's
You
it?
what-
asking me or you ask? Go ahead.
This is actually
I want to. I think I can clean what he's saying.
Who, Willa or me?
Both of y'all.
Okay.
Although
you better do that.
Come on, Josh, bring it home.
Mostly with what Will is saying.
Old ass nigga.
Like, I understand exactly what you're saying, and it's not that you're wrong, but what I think it is like when you come to making that decision, because I understand that when you make that decision,
It's like a boom.
it's like a moment. You're
Yeah.
like,
you're
oh,
shit.
yeah. Yeah, but you know what that is? I don't think that's as much of a. I think you have to. You're not understanding where that decision comes from. That
Okay.
decision came from a vibe.
Thank you.
That decision
I still think it's a.
comes from a vibe.
We're in the same boat here. I'm still
You
in
might
vibe
have not
first.
have caught the vibe before,
But
but you
you-
caught
it-
it in that moment.
Yes, gotcha.
And in
The
that
thought
moment,
didn't
when
just
you
come
caught the
down and say,
vibe,
oh,
you made a decision to then make it something more.
Yes. But it's always a vibe first.
It's always a
Right.
vibe first.
So my answer is correct. I said vibe. He said decision. I said
think
vibe.
it's a decision still, but
You're eventually making a decision.
You
off of a
eventually
vibe.
make
That's
the
the
decision,
reaction.
but you
Off
make
of
the
vibe.
decision off the vibe.
Now, if you're not making a decision off the vibe, you don't love that woman.
Exactly.
And I think there are people.
so I
that
need to
do-
reevaluate my
and
life.
I, and, I, and I think
You devalue.
and
You
I'm
might
trying
not
to
really
tell you
love.
something without telling you
Come
something.
on, talk to me. No. We here. Talk to me. Talk to me.
What I'm trying to tell you is maybe, just maybe, if you are making that decision, maybe you need to reevaluate whether or not you've caught anything.
Talk to me. So I'm
Oh,
I'm
wait a minute.
I'm gonna push the
What-
microwave for a
what
second.
What you not gonna do? Let me drop something. Boom. Oh, I know drops. That's the you shit.
So
I
wait,
hit the
brother
right
Josh,
drop.
right?
Come on,
so,
part of my left,
So you,
part of
so
my
you
left.
reading me right now, right?
Yeah.
You reading me, right? You reading me.
He getting on there.
Yes.
Josh reading me right now, right? So,
Josh,
so,
But
so
I just want to refer to defer
Go
to the
ahead,
comments
go
right
ahead,
quick.
go ahead. Refer
Tabby
to the
said,
comments.
"Love is a spiritual feeling that's manifested.
Mills
It
said
has
love can't be
hearts
helped.
and
Yeah, yeah.
eyes because of one's desire. Mills said, Willa, you on everybody's side. How? I don't know.
He been saying no. Mills think that you always on everybody's side.
Bro,
Always. He been saying that. All the time.
I started the argument saying
You got
it's a
Libra
vibe.
traits. It's
Dang,
cool.
what the
I
fuck you
understand.
doing back there?
I started the argument saying it's a vibe, and I'm still here saying it's a vibe. But the thing is, Tabby, you throwing me off because you keep throwing the word spiritual, but spiritual is just a watered down word of vibe. To me, it's the same thing.
It's energy. It's all
It's
energy.
all energy.
It's
So
all
it's the
energy.
same thing. You keep saying spiritual, but it's the same thing as vibe. So
Yeah.
I'm
That's the
lost.
word she want to use.
So Josh, real quick.
Energy.
No,
energy.
But it's
what I'm
another
saying is
form of
we
saying
gave
it.
2 words. It's either this or that, and she's
She's
throwing
throwing-
third.
she's throwing
but
the
the
third
third
one
one
in.
is the same as the first one. So say the first one. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
fuck?
She's trying to. She's moving the goalposts.
With this
You can't
extra
do-
spiritual
Yeah.
shit, it's a vibe.
You reading me,
Damn
right?
it.
Yeah.
It's
It's
the
a
same word.
vibe.
So you reading me, right? So you saying that because instead of me
Let me keep.
deciding,
Yeah.
I need to instead go off of what I naturally feel is what you're saying.
Yes.
There you go.
Because you know what I think a lot of people do. Can I be honest with you? And I'm not saying that this is necessarily you.
No,
But let me.
talk your shit, bro.
What I think a lot of people do is there's a chick that they've been
Dealing with.
they've been dealing with for a little while,
smashing
but
for a
it
long
is. They've
time.
been smashing for a long time, but they're not exactly. Really about them, but they think they're
Josh
cool. They
James.
might be friends with them. You might be friends with them. You
Yeah.
might think they're cool, but you've never really wanted to take it there. And then you survey the landscape,
and
you
you
just
see because
you're just like, ain't really anybody out here that I even want to hang out with. And then
besides her.
besides her,
Right.
And then you kind of talk yourself into it,
Yes.
Yeah.
or somebody else talks you into it.
Right.
Yeah.
Or somebody check you.
Yeah,
Like, nigga, you in love. You be like,
Somebody
damn,
would
I
tell
think
you.
I am.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I had someone tell me that about. So someone said that about me, and
Yeah.
a girl that I was friends with, and that was a horrible decision.
Damn.
they told you
horrible.
to fall in love with some chick?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. No, you can't listen to.
if it ain't there, it ain't there.
can't-
That's
you
it.
can't-
You
you
can't
can't
force
listen to
it. That's
people.
what I'm
You can't
saying.
force
It's
it.
not
But-
really a decision.
It's,
And just because you're comfortable, and the other thing is just because you're comfortable with something, like sometimes it
This is
can.
a great
Sometimes
topic.
some people do it out of convenience too.
That is true.
Because if you're comfortable with somebody, you just be like, well, why not? Why not just do this? Why not just give this a shot? But if you never felt it from jump, like if you never caught the quote unquote vibe,
right. Because I've been there. I've definitely been
But
there.
then- but-
no, but
but-
I've been there with a person who I was dealing with for a long time, and the vibe just wasn't. It just wasn't.
But let
You know
me
what I'm
ask you
saying?
this. Let me-
And the whole time, she's like, "Well, I'm totally in love, just waiting on you."
True, but
And
so
I'm
then,
like,
let me-
I just thought you was pretty dope.
I'm
I mean,
digging your vibe.
so then let me ask. So then,
Yeah, but that's the reason. So the difference
Wasting
is
chicks' time.
no,
all
but
2000.
but the reason
But
but the reason I
Are
want to
they
say it
wasting
like
their own time?
but the reason I want to say it like that is because let's say I made the opposite decision. Let's say I would have said, you know what, fuck it. All the other ducks is in a row. Let's just fall in love. I know that sounds weird, but
So now I'm gonna lean towards what you were saying because that to me that sounds
Sounds
foreign.
weird. Okay.
It is foreign.
You can't just now I just decide to follow like no. That's
Okay.
to me that's stupid.
okay, so maybe
Unless you was holding yourself back and you knew you liked that person on another level, but you was holding
Gotcha.
yourself back because of whatever reason.
so then,
That's
okay,
the only explanation for that.
valid.
even with that narrative,
that's
right?
what I
So
said.
then,
I'm just curious.
let me ask this then.
I'm devil's
if that's
advocate
the
over
case, right? As a person who makes decisions, let's say not even me, but let's say if you go about situations like I said, as men, you
Right.
say, you know what, I'm not gonna feel anything but just have sex with this young lady until, like you said, make the decision to then take the next step,
Right.
which alludes to our next conversation.
Sure.
which
Good
is the next
segue. Let's
topic.
talk about it.
How can I then now then say, you know what, the vibe wasn't there from the beginning? You catch what I'm saying? Maybe the vibe was there from the beginning, but because I am putting myself in this position from the beginning, I will never know.
you know,
Maybe I would have always
That happens
vibed
a lot.
with you from the jump.
Actually, you know what? That's
You block your blessings
Actually,
all the time.
I'm gonna be honest. That's a really good question,
Yeah.
and I have an answer for you on that. If you open yourself up, allow you to show your entire self to that person, you're
Right.
gonna, because at that point, if you're gonna make that decision, you are going to be. You want to be comfortable. You want that person to be comfortable with your entire self. That's what you're
That's a
opening
fact.
up to. So if you do that and there is no vibe that
Right.
happens as a result of that,
There's nothing wrong with that.
then youll know. That's how you'll know.
Hey, we just saw everybody's love problems. Shout out to us, nigga.
Yo,
Y'all
Josh is
good out here.
fucking smart, bro. I'm sorry.
Fuck that,
That
nigga.
nigga Josh is wise.
Fuck with us, man.
2020, you heard?
Yo, so everybody join that Willa Wednesdays page, man.
Poly
Yeah.
2020.
You fucking with this
heard?
content?
Poly
Please,
2020.
I
Thumbs
pinned
across
the
the
link.
screen.
Thumbs across the
Thumbs across the screen.
Thumbs across the screen. If you want to donate something or you feel
Poly
like, yo, give him
2020.
$1, give him 50 cents. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Y'all the shit.
Mediator, moderator, roll call,
Poly
selective
2020.
snitching,
Let's
Bari.
move on, man.
What's the next topic, brother?
Yo,
Once again, these topics are all viewers' choice. These
me a
all
cut.
came from the Willa Wednesday family. The group. Shout out to Wade for curating this group. It's fire. It's lit in here, and because of this group, we're having dope conversations.
yo, we
So,
appreciate y'all so much, man.
That's a fact.
These
Mediator,
topics are
moderator.
literally you guys' topics. Like we're not even.
I just said that, Pootie
I'm
Tang.
just- I'm-
Damn.
He said, and these topics is yours, too. And these topics is y'all, too.
He said it's hot out here.
And you know it's hot outside.
It's hot outside. All right, Pootie.
My
Heard
bad.
it, Pootie Tang. Nah, but Barry, what's the next? What's the
Fly
next
on the
topic?
tip of
On the
the
tip
tip
it
it
Tang.
Throw me down on the penny stack.
Yo, that movie
That
did.
movie classic. That movie classic.
Yo,
low-key.
it did terrible, but it's
Low
so
key.
funny.
That
and
movie
it became
classic,
a
low
cult
key.
classic.
Yo,
That
when he
movie
was in the
classic,
elevator with
low-key.
Shorty and she was like, help! Son, yo,
Yo, the nigga said we got the new hottest record on the streets, and it was silence. Nigga said, and there was no music. Yo, Jesus.
Okay.
What we talking about, son?
Women date who they can, men
Wow.
marry who they want. Agree or
We gonna go
I
to
disagree.
from Pootie Tang to this.
I
Shit.
disagree.
One more
God.
again. One more again.
I didn't hear it. I'm
One more
Women
again.
date who they can, men marry who they want. Agree or disagree? I'm gonna go around the room real quick.
Don't start with me.
Don't start me
'Cause
either.
you-
Josh.
Don't start the process.
I want to.
Nigga, you thought about you
I'll
had the
start.
topics for how long?
An hour.
I'll start as a female.
You want to start?
I'll
All
start.
right, yes, just agree or disagree. Don't say why. Just
Okay, so I disagree.
You disagree, Wade?
Agree.
You agree?
You said
Josh,
the same vibe.
agree or disagree?
Oh, I strongly disagree.
You done disagree?
Yeah.
Damo, Marlon disagree. You said agree or disagree?
What's the
Marlon
question?
disagree.
What is it? One more again?
You know what the question is.
No, one more again.
here,
One more.
son.
Oh, you
They-
can't read? You afraid to read?
I gotta unlock my phone, nigga.
Oh no.
Women date who they can, men marry who they want.
Agree or disagree?
Women date who they can. I disagree with that statement alone.
I disagree with both statements.
Because women date who the fuck they want.
I
know.
Yeah, like, are you serious?
Women date who the fuck they want. So that's one. And what's the second
But I
part?
do agree that men marry who they want.
I disagree with that too.
Nah,
I know.
no.
Okay, wait.
That part I agree.
I
Men
agree with that
marry who they
110%. I agree with that 110%.
Not all
So-
men.
No, but question. Opposed to what?
I agree
Not
with that.
like what's the
Okay, so
opposed
can,
to what?
So can I elaborate on
Go
that
ahead,
part?
Gabe.
Please.
You get
And
your
this
shit
the
off.
only. This is not pure opinion. I have a lot of male friends that I talk to about their relationships. Like I be the therapist sometimes, and a lot of times the girl that they chose to marry is more of a logical explanation versus a feeling. It's not about the girl that they really want, the baddest chick ever, this, that, and the third. It's a lot of times it's situational. Like, you know what? She's a dope female. She got her head on right. We vibe, this, that, and the third. You know, her parents got money. This is a good decision. I think I want to marry her. And I'm not talking. This is not again my opinion. This is men have told me this. We think it's more of a logical decision to marry versus women where it's almost 100% emotional. Like I have to be in love with you. I have to see you as the man of my dreams, and then I want to marry you. That's how we see that. You know. So that's my take. Y'all go ahead.
I don't disagree with what you said at all. I'm not going to say but because but is like an interjection. I'm not going.
It's just that want is tricky because
It's key words. It's words that you have to key
want
on.
is not always what you end up with. You know what I'm saying? That's not the logical choice. It's
No,
not what you want all the time.
but okay. So I slightly disagree with your last statement because I do feel like men marry who the fuck they want. Like at the end of the day, we're the gatekeepers.
Eventually you're gonna. That's
So
yeah,
that's what
you're
I'm trying to say.
choosing.
Like, we drop down on bended knee to the person that we want to marry. We have to do that. So that statement, but that's what I say. I disagree with the first part of that. The first part of that is bullshit. Women date who they can. I'd highly disagree with that. That's
wow,
bullshit.
that's crazy.
Because women walk out the fucking house and they can get any nigga on the street like that.
Yeah,
because you want to know why? Because they're sought after, bro.
Yeah, they can be sought after all
chase
that.
you.
But hear me out.
So you get the
So let
second
me go.
No, I get that.
It's a, what is it?
They're
It's a bias.
sought
It's a buyer's market.
That's what I'm saying. They walk outside and they have, especially if you're a good-looking female. If you're a
Right.
good-looking woman, Jesus
Right.
Christ,
Yeah, yeah.
you walk outside your house and all day walking to the train, at work, coming home from work, on
to
your lunch
lunch.
break, like every time you have just a nigga trying to holler at you. So they date who the fuck they want to.
Right.
I disagree with the first statement, but the second, I disagree with the first statement. The second statement, I agree. What the fuck am I saying? The first part, gotcha.
No one knows.
The first part of the statement I disagree with wholeheartedly. The second part, I agree. Men definitely marry who we want.
Okay.
I'm
Let
gonna
me
even
clear.
say- I
I'm
agree
sorry,
with that.
real quick. I just want to clear it up. Obviously, if you're saying that you want to marry somebody, you want to marry. That's just a given.
because we got to
You wanna-
do it.
I'm gonna let you go before I
To
go.
really elaborate is, are you? If I asked you, give me your idea of the dream girl you would want to marry. Say this is 10 years prior, or 5 years, or 2 years,
Right,
whatever.
right.
And then the girl you actually end up with, and you want to marry, may not be that person.
Okay, but
because
it's
you
not that.
chose
But-
her
no,
logically.
but it's different. It's
But that's unfair because
Wait.
if that's unfair.
No, because
if-
you're
if-
logically the girl that you
No,
end
no.
up with
But you-
is
but you-
not
So
the
then,
one
so
that
then,
you
so then, so then
fantasize.
I'm gonna say we all fail because the nigga that you thought of when you was 8 is not who you are now.
No.
That's what I'm
No,
trying to
no,
say.
no,
So
no,
we
no,
all
no,
fail.
Wait.
all I
like,
want to
we
say.
all fail
All I
in
want to
life.
say is, but as a man,
I wanted Megan Good when I was younger. I don't got. Like,
At
what
one
the
point
fuck?
I did
Like,
too.
that's what I'm trying to say.
but
So
I'm
we
just
all
saying,
fail.
when you do finally marry, for whatever reason, it could be logic, it could be money, it could be pussy, it could be you want to do it. You don't walk into a marriage for the most part, because there are some niggas that have, like she's pregnant and my family say I gotta marry somebody for,
Yeah.
There are those situations, but for the most part, as a man, you like, nah, I want to do this.
I want to marry this person.
Like, and mind you, if you got real friends,
Yeah.
your friends is like, nigga,
What you waiting
do you
for?
understand? Like,
I had
like,
several dudes tell me they married because they felt like it was time. That time in their
Right.
life.
And
to
that's a good
marry.
thing.
And the girl that they
Can I
chose
ask a question?
Josh go
was-
before you
was-
ask the
was-
question.
No, off of
was
that,
a logical answer.
off that statement alone, was
that.
was those men, were those men interested in you?
No. I mean, that's
Let
hard
Josh
to say. I
go.
don't-
Let
So I-
Josh go.
These are
Let
good-
Josh
No,
go.
Because as a
These
real
are
person,
coworkers,
no,
like, I
but
don't
as a
know.
real person, I can tell you why they told you that.
Of course,
answer.
but that's
what I'm
not
trying to
This
say.
is not just
Let Josh
like,
get his
always
shit off.
just an intimate conversation. Sometimes we will have Sometimes we will have
You got
group
tissues?
You got the
conversations.
tissues.
Yes, I
Get some tissues.
Sometimes
Marlon,
we will
Marlon,
have
please.
group conversations.
Thank you.
Respect. Toss it. My man.
Nah,
There's
you-
always a
No,
reason.
no, no,
There's
it's
always a
al-
reason.
it's always-
Thank you, sir.
But yeah, go ahead, get your shit off, Josh.
So the first part of it, like Willa, I completely disagree.
Bullshit. Yeah,
And
the
that's
first part
like,
is bullshit.
like that's crazy.
Women get whatever the fuck they
The
want.
second part is more interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
The second part has caveats because I think men do marry who they want, but that doesn't always matter. What really matters is, yes, you marry who you want, but you also need to marry who you need. That I feel is the more important thing, because you initially it starts out as a want, because everybody wants to marry who they want to marry, but when you actually fall in love with somebody, it becomes somebody who you need, somebody who can do the things that you can't do, who
Okay.
makes you better.
I'm glad you
So I
had to
think
take a
at the end of the day, that's what's more important.
I like that.
I really
I
love how you
firmly-
take
I like
what the hell we say
I
that
like
never
that. I like that. But I'm gonna give you the fucker.
Josh just smart.
No. I think that's.
He's just smart.
I think that's cool, and that's part of it. But I also think even if you
Amira say yes.
but I'm saying
Like,
but even the fuckery part of it, even if you marrying somebody because of fucked up reasons, you want to do it.
But
Yeah.
that's why I said.
You know what I mean?
one,
Like
one.
so.
No. Do you really want to? If it's
No.
fucked up?
No, you can still want to.
No, you want to
course.
do it because it's fucked up and it'll help you.
Whatever your reason is, you wanted to do it.
Because if you didn't want to do it, you
But
wouldn't.
you done.
Like,
we
I'm-
figured that part out already.
I know, but
I'm
that- but
gonna
I'm-
I'm gonna go
I mean, but
I'm gonna
just-
go
but I'm just
against
saying
the
that's very
grain once
simple.
again
I
for
mean,
it.
that's cool. Y'all can laugh, but
I'm
just saying.
I'm
You
gonna
said
go
the
against the
same thing.
grain again for it once
I might have
again.
missed that part. I had to pee.
And I'm gonna say
Maybe I did.
because I'm gonna say that I feel like women date who they can because at the end of the day, yes, they are the ones in terms of being when they walk out the house, yes, they hollered at, but in terms of dating for real, when someone that they truly want, in this, especially in this climate that we're in now, men don't really want to just date one woman ever in
I
life.
disagree. Speak for yourself. Okay.
I'm talking about.
We talking to the fiance over here. We talking to the
We're not talking
fiance.
about you, but I'm talking
No,
about.
I'm not talking about me either.
You can't say
No,
men
no,
in
no.
general.
That's what I'm
Bro, no. We're okay. Stop it. We're not. We're not gonna. Whoa. Can let me get my shit off, please? I'll let you get your shit off.
No, I want to interject with the
No,
bullshit that you just said.
no. You can interject all you want because at the end of the day, men, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Men right now are not looking to settle down with one woman. So for a woman
I disagree with you, my nigga.
Nah.
Speak for yourself, bro.
He's
Men are
screaming
not-
Polly in the mic.
Like,
You
just-
can't.
Speaking wild
What did he
bullshit.
say? What did he say?
I'm
What
not-
is that? What is
I'm
that?
being-
Hashtag Poly 2020.
Poly 2020, baby.
That's
baby.
right.
You say it?
Poly 2020, baby.
How about this? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 guys in the room. Ask the 5 guys. You're by yourself, or you're not. Or if not by yourself, you're not speaking for everyone in the room.
I'm
So
not
don't
s-
say.
Okay,
It's
but
it's not that. You just can't say all men.
I didn't say all men. Fine. Majority of men.
I disagree with that too.
I say a lot of. A few of them motherfuckers.
A lot of men.
Couple niggas.
A lot
The
of
bullshit
men.
that the bullshit that you own.
Can I get my shit off, please?
That's all I
Hey,
gotta say.
a lot of men don't want to settle down with just one woman.
A lot of men. That's true.
And that is me being real, bro. We're not gonna
Listen to
sit
what
here
he's
in front
saying.
like every man wants to be married to one woman, get the white picket fence.
He didn't
Niggas
say,
be one.
he did not say a lot of guys want to fuck a lot of women. He didn't say that. He said a lot
I
of
said
No,
men
a lot
don't
of
want.
guys don't want to settle with one woman. That's
No,
that's a
he said a
fact.
lot of guys don't want to settle down with one woman, which means they want to settle down with multiple women.
They
Yeah.
do.
No, we don't. We just want to fuck multiple women. Settling down is different. That's why I say.
It is
watch-
under this,
Bobby-
Jason.
Bobby,
Jason, what
excuse
you're
me,
doing?
hello.
No.
Watch the
what
words
you're
you're
doing?
saying.
No, what you're doing is
Ah,
playing
look
word
at that.
semantics
Look at
now.
Watch the words you're
No,
saying.
you're
Settling-
playing
no.
word semantics,
I'm
Jason.
not.
What I'm literally saying is, at the end of the day, men do not want to just have one woman in their threshold, bro.
Now, can I speak?
that's not
No,
what you
because I'm
said.
not.
Can I speak? 'Cause that's not what you said.
He about
But
to
at
kick
the
your
end-
ass on words.
Wait. Can I?
But that's exactly what he's doing. But he knows exactly what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Because when you said it wrong.
Fine.
Barry,
Fair enough.
if
Fair
you-
enough. Fair enough.
Can I
Fair enough.
speak?
Fair
You
enough.
done?
Let him
Can I
go.
speak
Let-
now?
can he have
You
his
just
spin?
fucking
Give
spoke.
him
Go
his
ahead,
spin.
bro.
Give him his
Jesus Christ.
spin.
What you said was a lot of men men don't want to settle down with one woman.
That's
We want to
a fact.
settle down with multiple women. No, the fuck we don't. We want to fuck multiple women,
That's true.
but settle down with one.
Yeah.
That's not
No.
sometimes you.
That's bullshit. You are speaking for you and maybe here, but I'm being real with
Honestly,
you, bro.
most
Bar.
men are speaking to that
Yeah,
more
bar.
than we want
Nah,
to settle
bro.
with
Bar,
multiple
bar.
women. What are you
Nah,
talking
bro.
about?
Who the fuck wants to
Who
settle
the
with
fuck want
multiple
25
women?
wives,
Nah,
my nigga?
We want to
25
settle with
wives,
multiple
bro?
women.
Nah, bro.
Polly
You're wrong.
2020, right?
Bar,
Nigga,
you're
Poly
wrong.
2020,
That's a
nigga.
fact, Poly
I'm
2020.
You
sorry.
want 25 wives,
You're
nigga?
wrong,
He
bro.
wants 25.
You're wrong.
So, Barry,
I didn't
real-
know. I didn't know you was Mormon, bro.
Right.
Make them salon.
So, wait, so
I eat no
Aisha
pork.
said Willa speaking the truth.
No,
Cool.
so
Curtis
let's sum
said
it up.
I'm bugging. Cool.
Let's sum it
I'll
up. Let's
take
sum
that.
it up. If you had one wife and could fuck 20 women, would you rather that or would you rather have 20 wives?
I'd rather have 20 wives.
That's 20
Get
relations.
the fuck out of here. He's, you
right,
know
that's
this.
25.
That's Barry wrong and strong. We seen it again. We seen it again.
You doubling down like a motherfucker.
We seen that a lot. We seen that a lot
Go ahead,
tonight.
get
You
your
gonna
shit
be
up.
rich?
Well,
Hold on,
go
I'm
ahead,
gonna call
go
you
ahead.
out on this. I'm gonna call you out on this.
Where is this the name?
It's a
Is
fucking
it
bill.
is always Barry? 20
all the-
wives?
You got 27 mortgages?
You a
Get the fuck out of here.
you an African king out
You got
here.
27 insurance plans,
Hey,
nigga?
Tom,
Like,
I
what's
heard you.
wrong with you,
You
bro?
got a
Like,
village.
Relax,
Hold on,
nigga.
let me get this straight.
Bugging the fuck
I'm listening.
out.
Go ahead, Josh.
So with all the stress and emotional, what's it called? Of all the stress and emotion that I've seen you with
He got
one
poly
woman,
money.
with one woman,
One
You want
woman.
that 27
You want
more
20
times.
women.
You want-
Can I, you gonna let me get my shit off? Can
No,
I get
you're
my shit
wrong.
off?
Nah,
Can I
you
get my
wrong.
shit off now? You asked me a question. Can I get my shit off?
Yeah,
now, right?
sure.
I just shut you down. You got
Because
off.
because I have 20 wives.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna go with the narrative 20 wives.
You're 20.
I am now able to split the emotional bandwidth equally between my 20 wives. So
How?
Impossible.
can you let me get my shit off, please? Thank
You're wrong,
you. I
but
appreciate
go
that.
ahead.
What I'm saying is me
Huh? You.
imploding all of my emotions onto one woman clearly didn't work.
So if you.
So because I can now
Lee Sand said he's bugging. Spike said
because
hell nah,
no,
Barry, that's not
no,
logical.
because no, it is logical because guess
It's
what?
not.
Me as a person, because I feel like you're not gonna understand me as my wife. You know, I can maybe go to this wife who can understand me. Maybe I can go to that wife who can understand me, or
Barry,
maybe that one.
You want
Barry,
to fuck
Barry,
multiple
no,
women.
no,
You don't want to settle down with multiple
You
women.
don't know that
Listen,
because
listen.
guess what? I have no problem.
Barry,
It's the
listen.
reason why you don't got 20 girlfriends, bro.
I don't have 20 girlfriends because
Period. If that's
I
your
don't
thing,
have
no,
20
if that's your
girlfriends.
I just want to
now
know when you
because-
trying to become this billionaire to have these 20 wives because
No,
it didn't
what?
work.
2020,
no,
baby.
Take money out of it.
2020,
Take money out of it.
2020.
No,
No,
for him, take it out of it. Take it out of it. Take it out of it.
No. You moved a whole nother level.
yeah,
This
that's
nigga wants. Wait, hold on. This nigga want 20 wives broke.
Right.
How?
And it, oh yeah, no, that's a lot of stress.
It's not even. But I'm not even mad at that. I'm not even mad at
You got
that.
20 women looking at you as a provider.
How? How?
I'm not mad at that statement.
What the
but
fuck?
You want to know why? Because that is a factual thing.
Let me
But
tell you
we're
something.
talking
He's like, I do want 20 wives, bro.
It only works for the Muslims in Pakistan because they all live in dirt huts. Okay, it's very cheap.
But the guys that got the 20 wives.
Damn,
You want to
dirt
be out
huts.
here?
Nah, it's terrible. Where's my dad's racist?
That is racist.
That's
Hello,
racist.
it's not
No,
racist.
it is a little
No,
bit.
because the
Nah.
guys that got 20 wives don't live in huts. It's the guys that got the money. That's
I'm
that.
just-
That's
It's
that.
not-
that
it's not-
money.
It's
Y'all
not-
forget that I came from a Muslim background. All right,
That is true. Her name
Okay,
is Tabitha
they was
Muslim.
vetting wives onto my pops like it was like, oh, she need one, and she need one.
Really? Barry was like, give it to him. Come
And
on,
it was
give
a
come
new
on, come on,
community.
give him
Like
that, give him
you
that.
know, I don't know if y'all understand, but back in the '80s, it was a big thing. To become Muslim and
Because of the
and-
multiple wife thing.
Jenny
I don't-
said,
it wasn't-
Jenny
it
said
wasn't
this
because
sounded
of the
like the
multiple wife
beginning of a
thing.
Tyler Perry murder
Right.
mystery.
It wasn't. It wasn't because of that.
That's
It
a new
was-
genre for Tyler Perry, by the way. A murder mystery. Tyler Perry, you heard it here first on Willa
Oh,
Wednesdays.
But I'm a salute because we got better cameras than Tyler Perry.
Yeah, you know, we not even, why y'all even bringing Tyler Perry in?
I
this?
mean,
Come on. No, it was a big movement because people
I
were
actually know some
seekers for knowledge and all this other stuff. But anyway, the movement grew because everybody wanted that whole community sense and like almost like the Nation of Islam all over again, in the 80s. But anyway, whoever was leading this, they used the religion, and what that meant was, as a man supposed to be a provider for women. If she's not working and you're the one who's making the money, then you need to be able to support her. And there's other women that's not working, so you got to be able to support her and her and her and those kids.
So you got to have money.
So yeah, you had
Of course, the
and
money
then-
aspect is absolutely
Right.
involved.
now,
That's without
now
a doubt.
there's this whole community thing that was built around it, so that there was shelter for everybody. So it wasn't like a burden for all these men to try to take care of these women.
And in that practice, each woman or each household that they have to be able to stand for themselves equally.
right.
Like it couldn't be one that's impoverished and one is super rich.
No,
Right.
exactly.
You have to give
take care of them equally.
That's different.
Equally. Like
That-
that's something
that
different.
concept
You
goes-
need bread for that.
But that concept goes even before Muslim and Christianity. That's literally like that's history. Multiple wives is a real thing.
The Zulu
As long as you
nation.
can support them.
Yeah, if you can
that's
support
fine.
everybody
But he's not
equally.
talking about money. That's what I said. You brought in money. You
not
brought in
talking about money.
finances.
Well-
This
Bar-
nigga want
Bar's
to get
saying-
married to 20 people today.
Well,
Barry's saying
I'm trying to
emotionally.
get
No,
this-
we're talking. Okay, we're talking about in just the basis of this.
Watch the backtrack. Watch the backtrack. Go
In
ahead.
this conversation. That's all I was referring to.
Mm.
If you're gonna if you're gonna dive into that deeply, of course, there's no way you're gonna have multiple wives and not have the finances to take care of multiple. That is literally
That's what- but that's
impossible.
what
So
we
once
wasn't
again,
talking
what do
Let-
men
let-
want?
let-
So
let us
Barry-
be- let's- that's why I said when
Okay, so-
Jason
so
said,
Barry-
"Yo, let's not even involve the money." That's I'm
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
I'm-
So
I'm-
Barry, once again, do men want multiple? Why do men want to settle with multiple women?
I believe so. Men do a lot.
Want
of
to
men
settle
do.
with settle, not fuck, but settle.
Yes, I do.
My
believe
brother
that.
currently
I
has
do.
2 co-wives.
He's bugging. Okay.
I do believe that.
Wait, what
I
happened?
do
You're wrong.
firmly believe.
My
If
older
it-
brother,
We got
One more
a
time,
real
one
life
more time.
account.
I
my
do.
Real life
older
account.
brother that lives
I
in
do.
Baltimore
I do.
he literally just
he's
got
in
married to his
Baltimore.
second wife.
I
You can do
believe
that in the U.S. You can do
Muslim.
that in the U.S.
Yeah, Muslim.
Yeah.
Oh, Muslim. Got you.
And his wife was suggested it. She couldn't deal with all his requests. She's like, "You need a co-wife." And now that they have that whole union,
That
I
means
came
your-
from that
means your-
situation.
Your
You wanna
brother
know-
freaky,
you
freaky.
wanna know-
Your
wait,
brother-
can I
ask you
Your
a
brother
question?
doing some
No.
wild shit.
You
She
wanna
was
know-
like, I can't take it no more. I need somebody
You
else.
want to know why?
She's like, I don't like it in the butt. What you need to do is get a chick that like it in the butt.
We gonna go on Tinder
But
and
watch it.
Backpage
Why I say what
and
I'm saying?
find you a
Why?
wife.
Why I'm saying what I'm saying is because a lot of times men dealing it is not something that's of the norm for a man
Shout out
to
to
deal
Tone on
with
the check-in.
multiple women or having multiple wives. So because of that, men are, in our thought process, it's like having multiple women. Now that's crazy. Why would I have multiple women? Now I'm just gonna marry this one girl and I'm gonna fuck all these other girls on the side because of that. But if it was taught from the beginning to have multiple wives at the beginning of time, like it was before, it wouldn't be a weird thought process.
Were you taught that?
Was I taught that? No. I
What the hell
wasn't.
you come up with it, bro?
I'm just talking about in
Okay.
terms of the narrative of the conversation. That is just because you believe that doesn't mean necessarily that a man really doesn't truly. If you had the choice,
I don't think that a man wants to settle down with multiple women.
I don't.
I feel like
disagree.
I feel like me personally. I feel like as a man, history has showed us that men we search, we conquer, right, and then we move on.
Yeah.
of course.
if we just take the woman's body, men from the beginning of civilization have tried to conquer that, right?
Yeah.
Put their flag in it, stake their claim, which is seeding it up, and then going on to the next. If you want to be like, that's literally what it's been about from jump. So that has nothing to do with settling down with those women.
Bro,
that's just fucking them.
Real easy.
Being
You
honest.
yourself.
We
at
want to
some
fuck
point,
multiple women. We want to sow as many seeds as possible. But are you talking about
I
settling
just want
down?
y'all to know y'all talking to a Pisces man.
No. But it's still bullshit.
I'm just.
It's still bullshit.
Told me y'all
Trust
always
me.
gonna be hoe.
Niggas out here don't want to settle down with 40 women. But if you ask, yo, I'll give you 40 different boxes and you could try them out. I bet you somebody like, yeah, I'll try it. I'll try it out.
No. It's
but
a fact.
they're not gonna marry
and
40
even
at
you
once.
yourself, at some point in your life, I'm not saying today, has been doing it for the numbers.
Of course, absolutely.
You wasn't. Would you go back and marry all of those women?
No, that's just your body
Hold
count.
on.
You just not-
Let's be honest.
I'm a
all of them? No. Can I? All of them? No.
But this.
No, I wouldn't marry all of them. But the thought process of maybe dealing with them on a serious level, multiple of them together, I would think about it. Looking back, and this is me being completely
Listen, man,
transparent about
what was
myself.
the hashtag? Poly 2020.
Poly 2020. Talk to me.
I have a question, right?
You gotta come
I'm
close.
sorry. So you talking about you can deal with that, right? But can they deal with that?
Right.
Because what you're saying right now is emotionally selfish. Let me finish. Do not talk.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm listening to you.
Because basically,
Marlon
you-
preaching.
you
Marlon
have-
preaching.
You're saying one thing like,
Shout out to
okay,
Marlon.
I put all my trouble to one person.
These your real friends.
And so happened, right?
Okay.
Now you have 20 other people that's looking for you for emotional support because you're married to them and you're the only male in
Right.
that situation. How the hell are you gonna do that when you couldn't deal with one?
In that instance, if that is something, so then
wait,
you
no,
ask me
no,
a question.
No.
You ask me a question. Or you want me to
Yeah,
answer?
just
Okay,
preach.
you're not finished. Okay. go
So
ahead.
you couldn't deal with that with one. So now you want to deal with 20. And 20 have different temperaments, different feelings,
Absolutely.
different levels of acceptance, yada yada yada.
My son Marlon.
Provolone tone. What up, bro?
What up?
How you gonna emotionally deal with that? Because that's a whole different thing.
Me?
And as a man, do you
Okay.
think we want to deal with that?
If you're asking
I
me,
don't.
you're asking me.
But this is also toxic Barry
Right.
talking.
You're asking
That's
me.
You understand
me.
that?
When Barry get drunk, he's turned into toxic Barry.
Do you
Can I
notice?
get my shit off?
That's what it
Can I
is.
get-
That's what it is.
Why we
Wait,
men
absolutely.
like- Okay,
But
makes
this is-
sense now.
Can I get my shit? Yeah.
But
He
this
asked
is-
me a question. Can I?
Mike said, "Preach."
I want your
Marlon.
answer, but I want you to understand that your answer is coming from that thing that fucks women up because they're lacking. Because you can't give them what they need.
No, that's
all
not
of
that.
them.
No.
You can't give everything that they need, which is what
But
toxic is.
but can I
But give
please
your
go?
answer.
Can I please go?
Let him
Because
go,
first
let him
off,
go, let
first
him go.
off, women need to understand this from the beginning. There is no way a man is gonna give you 100% of what you need. There's
a
no
fact.
way a man is gonna give you 100% of what you need,
That's a
sis,
fact.
ever.
That's true. Yeah, of course.
So
But that's
because
just people. Period.
no,
Understood.
so then
Understood.
guess what?
Yeah,
When you
understood.
remove that premise from your brain in the first place, then you accept what I give you, and then if you can tolerate it or not, then you go.
This is how you create side bitches, by the way. Then
No,
they be
I'm
like,
sorry,
oh,
Barry.
Oh,
Barry,
you said the B word.
said the B word. Yeah, take a
no,
shot.
but I'm being truthful.
shot.
If
You
gotta take a shot.
No, that's
Nope. You
no,
gotta take a
that's-
shot of something straight.
You gotta take a shot. You gotta take a
I
shot.
ain't
No,
gonna
no,
drink
no.
You gotta take a
That's
shot.
not a shot.
No, that's not a shot. That's a
might
drink
as
that
well
you
be
no.
straight.
No, that is a drink that you made. You gotta take a shot.
That is straight.
You're not
that
gonna
or
come
you
on
want
Willow
Sveka?
Wednesday. You're not gonna come on Willow Wednesday and make
Listen.
rules.
Zach
You gotta
Davies
take a
or
shot.
or Sveka.
Take the shot. Don't say the B word on here. Thank you. Yeah,
Don't
give
say
it
the B word.
that.
It's
Give
a
it
small
that.
shot.
Give
You'll
it
be
that.
all right.
Give it
But
that.
like I said,
You can take that.
Take
that
that
is,
shot.
but that's
There
rude.
you go. Hey.
That's what I'm talking about.
There you go,
Taz, like a
Taz.
gangster.
Like a G.
Sweet.
Like
I don't
a
like Honey Jack.
Gangster.
What
You
I'm
ask
saying
Rebecca.
is, in relationships, you are with somebody, right?
Okay.
No matter what, Willa, you are happily engaged.
Do we have the phone lines open?
Damn.
Of course we do.
Phone
Oh!
lines are open, y'all. Phone
You are
lines are
happily
open.
engaged, right?
Somebody multiple people want to call in.
You are happily
wanna call her?
engaged.
Absolutely.
You are happy with your lady.
Yes,
She's
I am.
happy with you.
She better be.
She is.
You better get them answers.
That's real shit.
Because if he was like, I'm totally unhappy right now.
Right.
I'm looking for a next fiance.
I'm looking for a new mediator moderator.
right?
Yeah.
Now,
Don't do that.
because of
Don't do that. I'm just saying don't.
you are now in a position where you know what. She shows you who she is. You show her who you are.
Yep.
At any point in time, she is not happy
You got
with
the
who
number?
you are and what you are doing with you because she sees who you are.
Wait, one more time. You confused the fuck out of me.
I'm sorry.
What
One
I'm saying is-
got you. Cool.
Making sure
Because,
the
like I
phone's
said, you see who she sees who you are.
Yes.
And she has accepted who you are.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, spicy
100%.
Yes.
Now, if all of a sudden tomorrow she wakes up and says, "I'm not okay with who you are, Willa, as a person."
Yes. Okay.
What me knowing you as a man,
I'm gonna be tight. I'm gonna
you're
be
gonna
like,
be absolutely
that's not
upset.
the
But
number.
me also knowing you, you're gonna be like, "Yo, sis,
337.
I have never hid who I am." Especially in the situation.
you accepted it and now you don't. So what happened?
This is the
99.
same thing I'm saying in terms of me wanting. We keep using
Yeah,
20 wives
20,
as an
20,
example.
whatever number.
You've known me who I am since from the beginning, and because
Whoever
of this,
that
you've
is, don't
accepted
call
to
that
be my
number.
wife with 19 other women.
Okay.
So because now you're not okay with this, you can now go.
I do understand that. I
So
understand. I
that
understand
is one. And two,
I
me
understand that.
being me, if I am not able to fulfill this part of you, I will find the best way possible to fulfill that. And if I can, I will go to someone else to teach me how to help you in this situation.
But the
no
difference
matter
is
whom the
that's your
woman is.
wife.
But they
And
all
you have
my
an
wives.
obligation.
No, but see, but Barry, that's different.
That's how is that different?
No,
Because guess
that's-
what? If Taz is my wife and I say, "Hey Taz, you know what? So and so over here is feeling this way. Can you help me out with this feeling and emotion? If that one over there can help me out with
She
Taz's
could
feeling-
legitimately say, "Fuck you. You supposed to do that for me because I'm your wife also."
So then guess
And
what?
now you just like, "Oh, I guess I'll move
And
to
then
13." And 13 is like, "Yo, fuck you. I'm 13. Talk
But that
to me."
could, but if that's the case, that
So-
could happen with one single woman if you're not having any
That's
other wives.
our point, Barry.
That's our point.
But the point being,
And-
that isn't-
and you wanna
and
do this
that
20
is the
times.
case.
You want to put yourself in
And
this.
You
my
wanna do
point
this
being,
20
that
more
doesn't-
times?
It doesn't change. the
You
fact-
want to do that same thing
Wrong
20
and strong.
times?
Wrong and
What
strong.
I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, it doesn't change the fact that it doesn't have. That doesn't mean that I can't have multiple wives doing this. It doesn't change.
Yes, it
shit.
does because you ain't making nobody happy, motherfucker.
Boris,
Everybody's
It doesn't
pissed.
matter.
Everybody mad, and you like that's cool because it's another one that I can be with. That's selfish.
Jabari, let's keep it simple.
No,
right?
guy.
What about her?
Put yourself in a situation. You have your wife, right? Now you have your side woman. Of
course.
Your side woman knows about your wife. You've been doing this for how many years now? So technically it's a contract, right?
Right.
Your side woman knows that you have a wife, that she's just on the side for X, Y, and Z.
I see where he's going.
And then your wife is there, right? So boom, 3-4 years down the line, your side woman wants to change the contract.
Then she can go.
so
She can go.
Hold on.
No.
She can
got
go.
it.
No,
So,
no,
but
no,
if that side, but if that woman is not your wife,
No.
No, he's not going
nah,
there.
alright,
Yeah,
that's not what you was going.
No,
Go what you were saying. Go what you were saying.
That's it's the same concept. You're thinking about one thing, but not thinking about everything.
No, I'm thinking about
You're
everything.
You're still talking.
Go
You're not
ahead.
listening.
It doesn't change the narrative of me saying at the end of the day you can go. If you are not happy with what's going on here, you can leave. My
So
nigga.
you'll always be single and you'll always be lonely.
Then guess what? I have learned, you know what? In certain situations, if you get over temporary pockets of loneliness, you will be okay for the grander scheme of things.
Bro, if you have 20 wives and you end up lonely, that's you, my nigga.
Hey, yo.
That's you, bro.
Your whole
There's
life
no
is a
way.
want wife.
Mills calling.
Mills calling the wrong channel.
Mills,
Bang it,
he said
bang
it's
it.
the wrong
Bang it,
number.
yeah, bang
He
it.
said
It's
that's
not-
what-
so
Oh,
we
the
got-
number
we
was
have-
wrong. The
no,
original number was wrong.
No, Wade put the right one.
Did we
in
put the
there.
right
Bro,
number?
the microphone could pick all that up.
Yeah, turn off. What you doing, bro?
The microphone can hear you, bro.
We gotta
Like,
bang it.
come
We
on,
gotta
Barry,
bang it.
you
Come
know
on,
better
man.
than that.
Come on now.
You know better than that.
Yeah.
But
What's the
still,
right number?
what
You
I'm saying
posted
is
the right
like
number?
the right number's posted. Tell them to call
Like
it
I
in.
said, that's basically 20 alimony checks.
So I'm saying,
right
like,
from that.
you did that one time, 20 fucking times, Barry. It's you. It's not them. It's you now.
you.
But guess
So
what?
fix you.
But guess what?
Something
I
is
have
wrong
no problem
here.
with what.
You have a problem
Fix
here.
you, and you may be able to make it work for one person.
Listen. Nobody's ever saying that Barry has a problem with changing Barry. In the narrative, nobody's saying that Barry has no problem changing Barry.
I'm saying you have a problem.
We all are saying that.
fine. But what I'm saying is, young lady, you met me this way.
That ain't
So-
cool.
Listen, can
So-
I get my?
Yo,
okay,
No,
okay,
I
okay,
hate
okay.
that
we
shit.
know we got your point. We got your point. Your point is
gave you the same example.
Barry's point is, ladies and gentlemen, because he thinks that nobody gets it. But Barry's point is, you met me fucked up. I've been fucked up.
Then don't be
Wait,
with
wait.
me.
10 years later, I'm still fucked up. That's
Like
your
I said,
fault for
that's
being with me.
basically
No,
yeah,
my nigga, you still gotta show growth. No, nobody grows. Nobody does nothing.
No, I'm not
And you
saying
want to be
no.
with a woman 20. You want to have
want
this
20
argument
No,
20
women?
times.
that's not what I'm saying. In
We have a
least.
caller though. We have a caller.
Let's do this.
Hey, caller,
ahead,
state
go
your
ahead.
name and where you calling from.
State your name and where you calling from.
Oh, no, this is Spike from Brooklyn.
What up,
Goody,
bro?
Spike
What
from
up, what
Brooklyn.
up,
How
what
we
up?
What's
feeling,
goody?
brother? How we feeling?
What you got to say, bro?
First of all, man, Barry, you bugging. There's
He
no way
is.
in the
I think so
world.
too.
He is. Keep going.
Yeah, you bugging. There's no possible way you can satisfy 20 women.
Okay, we
All
use
I
20
want.
women as a plain
No,
number.
but let
bro.
him go. Let him go. Let him go. Because we got other callers.
But I get what you're saying. Using it as a metaphor, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
There's no possible way, period, that one man can be that emotionally available for all those women at once, plus sexually available too. You
Right.
gotta understand that, brother. Like, there's no way to do that. You have to settle down with one. You find that one, that's the one you build with. You can't do this multiple things. It's not gonna work. It doesn't.
In Barry's defense, I just want to ask. So, can you settle down with 2?
Yes.
I'm just asking.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I just settle
I'm not
down.
But I'm asking.
To
I'm
say
asking.
settle down,
Hold on.
y'all are tripping.
Wait, real
if you think
quick.
you
But
can-
I'm only
if you have
asking.
the mental
I'm only.
capacity.
But I'm asking Spike. Hold on.
Okay, my bad, Spike.
I'm
my
asking
bad.
Spike because now I disagree with 20. I disagree with
Of course,
settling with
20
100
is-
different damn women.
20 is
But
wild.
I
Like,
am
we use
curious,
that number
Spike,
as a
because
play number.
honestly,
Come on
honestly, bro, I think he bugging too. But I'm just saying, just to play devil's advocate, do you think you could settle down with 2? That's just me.
Yes, you. I firmly.
We know you know, nigga. You said
Two is
20.
a high. Yes, no. 2 is a high possibility you can make it work.
Yes.
Two you can do.
Yes.
So see,
2 you
sure.
can make that work.
20 was a number that we use as a
We
OD number.
use
Let's
that
be
number to
real. I'm not.
exaggerate.
Come on now, 20. That's wild. But 2, realistically, 2 women. That is more than doable.
I'm sorry, I can't settle down with 2 women.
but I like that's why I
2
like this
women.
idea.
I feel like 2 women is
Settle down. If you say, can I fuck 2 women at the same time?
Of course you can fuck 2
But
women.
Settle, bro.
Yes, I firmly
you
believe
know
you
what
can
it is. You
settle
know
down
what
with
it is.
2 women.
I think so. I think you can make it work with 2 women.
Yes.
Okay,
I
well,
really do.
Make it
cool.
work.
That means y'all just better men than me. That's all it is.
No, it is. That's what it is. You know, not too many people is asking for your attention. You can make it work sexually. Y'all may have things in common. Both of them, you know, may be able to fulfill you. You know, one person may not be enough. You may need another work person to fulfill that piece and for you to be whole. You never know. To each his own. Everybody loves different. That's why love is a strange and powerful thing. It's different.
But is it a vibe or a decision?
It's definitely a vibe.
Okay,
Love
that's
is
it.
definitely
That on his shit. He said it's busy. Mills, call back in 30 seconds, bro.
All right.
But yo,
All right.
shout
Yo,
out
yo.
to you.
Yo, bro, appreciate you, man.
Thank you
part
for
of the Willa
calling.
Wednesday family.
Oh,
Spike.
yeah. I'm gonna get off the line. I know you got
Yo,
more
Spike,
going on, but I just-
Appreciate you,
shit.
brother. Yo,
thank
like
you
and
for
share.
tuning in.
Yo, like and share.
Keep doing
Tag
what you're
somebody,
doing,
bro. Appreciate
Appreciate
you,
it,
brother.
man.
Appreciate what you're
Appreciate
doing. We just got to bang it because, you know, we
Spike
got to
from
move
Brooklyn,
on.
I like it. Yo, what we got another caller? What's the next caller, man? Let's
Yo,
talk
Mills,
about
call
this.
back, bro.
We ain't got nobody yet.
Well, no,
Mills,
we
call
did,
right
but
back.
everybody was calling, you know,
talk about
kind of
this.
at the same time.
Mills, call back, bro.
Calling.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about that. 'Cause
But I firmly.
Yo, whoever want to call in, yo, we got
But
it.
I'm gonna say I feel like settling down with 2 people is very manageable. It's gonna take a lot of
Lord,
work.
do me a favor.
What's up? I'm
Stop saying settling down.
talking to the mic and slide
I
to
am.
the camera.
I'm right in the mic. He was gonna tell me to slide to the left. That's what it was. I was in the mic.
You got the camera.
But I feel like it'll
It's
definitely
Mad
work.
Barry ear.
But
Just
you know what
all
it is?
ears.
Yo, bro, come in the camera, bro. Come to the camera. Come to the camera.
You know what part of it is the fact it's gonna take a lot of communication from all parties in the situation. Absolutely, I won't dispute like it's an easy thing. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but I firmly believe
Bring
that
this
it's.
ugly nigga in, bro.
But please, Mills, because these niggas is wild. Go ahead, bro.
Bring this ugly man in, bro. Who this? Who this ugly
Talk
nigga,
to me,
man?
Mills.
Who this?
Yeah. Let's talk. Because I tried to jump my man Barry. All right, let's start off by doing this. This is a Western civilization type thing right here that we're talking about. Men are supposed to have more than one wife. You could look in the Bible. You could look in history. You could look anywhere. They brainwash y'all as people because they snatch away y'all everything. Y'all are not supposed to have one wife, man. It's impossible. Why do you think that is so hard to be done? Why do you think everywhere else that they do have multiple wives, there's so much more money, there's so much more wealth. They can afford to have more than one wife. Why do you think that they got 4 wives, we got 1, and we're broke and they're rich?
Because we live in New York.
Well, okay.
No.
All right. But it's a very easy question.
Like you do mad different things in that
yeah,
one time.
you like
Yeah, because I could really talk about this for hours.
Nah, but you
No, but-
definitely did.
No.
But what I'm
But
saying,
you
what I'm saying is
you flipped the
up
scenario.
14 you looped in 14 different real issues into one and tried to make a statement.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm saying,
That's where
bro,
it's really
okay,
at.
cool.
Nah,
you want to know why? You want to know why?
Yelling at
No, but I tell you why. You spoke about literally the oppression of black people.
Yeah.
You spoke about you spoke about mad heavy topics, and then you wrote.
Yeah, because it's real. Because that's how it happens.
That's
But I
unfair.
have
That's
an answer.
unfair.
I have a very easy answer because once again, it seems like people keep going to the financial thing. Can you financially support 20 wives?
Nobody's. We're not.
Whoa! Oh, it flips now. That's what they did. That's what they gave us. It's 21.
I just gave you a real number. I just gave you a real number of 4.
But what I'm trying to
say,
say,
a real number. We're not going to jump out the window and say 20. If I have $20 billion, I can support them.
Let's go yours. You can support 4 wives right now. All right, so talk to me, Mills.
Why can't I?
Where you live?
Why can't I?
I don't know why you can't, my nigga. I'm asking, can you? Not why. I'm saying,
yes.
Can you? You can support 4 wives.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
so what does that entail?
Marlon said, let's do some basic math. If you say 4 wives, 2 kids apiece, what we talking about now?
I got 5.
Got you. You got 5. We said
5.
4 wives, 2 kids apiece.
And I support all my kids.
Understood.
Kids.
And you a
but
great
what
man
about
for that.
those women as wives?
What I'm trying to say is that
if I was with those women, they would have PC of it too.
So no, what I'm trying to say is right now, those women.
Curtis said you live in Syria.
Hold on.
See?
You know what? Wait, look.
I'm saying, bro. Those women,
real quick, y'all are making stuff unrealistic. Now, if I meet a woman and I want to make her my wife, I would have to support her. 1. All right, now, if I explain to her that, listen, I'm into blah, 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 whatever, she says okay, and we go out and we find somebody that we say that we're okay with, and she is okay with us. Now, me and my wife can provide, and now we can have a triangle. It can't just be a man like, hey, I'm going to have 10 wives. Everybody has to be working on one accord,
which is very true.
Here's the reason that fucks me up.
Which he is right on.
Here's the reason that
y'all
fucks
are talking. Wait. Y'all are talking as if a woman is just supposed to be that. Okay, I'm a wife. I'm not doing shit, which is true.
Y'all are making it unrealistic.
The thing that fucks me up, bro. I'll let you go. Go ahead.
What you said
Look, y'all are throwing a number out there. I'm saying realistically, I build with one woman. Me and her build. Me and her get a property together. Now we're bringing in revenue. So now revenue is taken away from something that we'll be missing in money. So we got revenue together. Now we have to trust each other to build this together. We have a property together. That means we have to come together to really build this property up. So now with that one wife, now me and her have something. Now if me and her want to go outside and get something else, to y'all it looks foreign. To us it wouldn't be foreign because we are coming together and saying, yes, let's do this.
Okay.
I understand that point.
Real quick. I understand.
100%. I understand.
I understand what you're saying.
I understand that.
But the reality is that's not happening. Right? Like what you're
Why
telling
is it not happening?
You're doing what Barry be doing. Well, we be like, Barry, you're telling us how it should be or how it could be. Or, man, if everything was beautiful, that's what it would be. But the reality is you got kids and baby mamas, my nigga, like, and so do people. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reality is, it's not that. You can't stand them hoes. I ain't say B word. You know, the reality is they get on your nerves every week, bitching at you about what you ain't doing for your kids every week. You're not thinking, let's not all kumbaya together and get married. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the part that's real because
he got one, by the way, yo.
You're not making it
Mills. What I'm trying to say is, what I'm saying is, your actual situation in real life is proof that we can't do this. And it's proof that this doesn't work unless we from Syria or on some fuck shit that's come from
I'm
a
gonna be
different
wait, Mills, I'm gonna shoot you some bail, Mills.
Now I'm not saying that you can't hypothetically.
No. I'm gonna watch this, Mills. I'm gonna shoot you
talking shit about
Mills.
specifically.
Mills, I'm gonna shoot you some bail.
Y'all are shooting it down to like, oh my God, that's impossible.
Mills.
No, you can't do that.
Hypothetical things can never be impossible.
But I'm gonna shoot you. Mills, I'm gonna shoot you some bail. I know Mills for a fact.
Yeah, I'm not talking shit about Mills, bro.
No. I know for a fact Mills has had polyamorous relationships.
Yeah, I did that already, but I'm just saying.
It's worked.
But y'all trying to tell me that y'all is trying to settle down with that.
He settled down with both, and he lived with both women.
Is he there now?
Is he there now?
No,
It didn't work.
because no, but that's BS.
So,
Because
but that's like you saying, but J-Mo, that's like you saying you never broke up with a girl.
yeah, that's bullshit. You can't do that, bro.
J-Mo, what girl do you have right now? Like, that's what I'm saying. You broke up with girls.
My thing is,
that
every single
I lived
thing.
with 2 girls for 2 years.
That's it.
But it happens.
Yeah, that's it.
It's not hard to live with 2 girls for 2 years. We live in New York. Everybody got roommates, nigga.
Nah, bro.
Look,
You're not gonna do that,
now
baby.
tell me this. Now tell me this. I got this for
You're not
you.
gonna do that,
J-Mo.
baby.
I lived with
What's
2
the
girls
last
for 2
relationship?
years.
Wait, what's the last relationship you had, and how long did it last?
My last
when was the last
relationship-
time? Yeah,
Previous year and a half. Easy.
that's it.
Yeah. But no kids.
Shit, I had two girls for 2 years. You had one for a year and a half.
But that don't mean I wasn't fucking, which is
But
Jay's
he got a
point.
No, but he
point.
got a
you
point.
were
No, he
cheating.
has
I
a
wasn't
point.
cheating on them.
Okay, but at the end of the day, right? If this is the argument, where are you guys now? You had 2 girls for 2 years, Mills. Where they at?
We broke up. We broke up, just like you and your
Wait, you
one
broke up with
girlfriend
both
broke
at the
up.
same time?
You
I wonder
No, not
how
at the
that
same
happened.
time.
How did you
How
break
did
up
that
both
happen?
at the
Please
same
don't,
time?
please don't have this conversation. This is a conversation for
Alright,
another day.
no.
I
That's
get what he's
I
saying.
have one of them moments
You
in
see-
the other.
Okay, so at the end of the day, you saying you've done the poly
'Cause
thing.
it's
He's
tough
saying that
to
he's
lose
saying that it's
work.
possible
And
to
it's
be in a successful
It can
relationship,
work.
It's
regardless
possible.
of
Gotcha.
how many girls. It can go just as long as any other regular relationship. I think what they're trying to say is your situation, because you are you have a different mindset all around,
Yeah.
works for you. And it might work for others if they also adopt that same mindset.
Talk to
But the
him.
reality is most men in this world, unless they're raised on those premises, are not going to be able to adopt those same principles. Because you understand what I'm saying?
I don't really put it more so on the man. I'm more so
No,
put
no,
it
it's
on
the mindset.
of a woman. No, it's the mindset of the woman. They don't think they could do it. That's why they're so taboo. Like, oh my God, how can you? Because they don't think they could do it. I think I can do it. It's different.
When you walk around with a certain type of personality and a
Yeah.
confidence, and a girl sees that, she knows that she's going to have to accept it, and
Multiple
there's nothing that she
girls
can do
will
to change
flush.
you. So she's either going to accept the situation or she's going to
enough.
walk away.
Fair enough.
And if
You
you
could
need
be an
plenty of women
alpha
to do that,
omega. They love alpha omegas.
That's a fact. Shout out to that.
if you are that type of guy, and you and a girl said, now look, the main thing is you being completely honest. Hey, listen, I got a girl, and I want
Yes.
another girl. Are
Okay,
you
but
with it?
but Ashley has the question of the night, and her question has been my question.
That's my question, too.
The question is, fuck having multiple girls you're dealing with, multiple niggas you're dealing with. She's saying, can you have multiple marriages successfully at the same time?
Yeah,
and
that's-
I'm
that's
going to
different.
say no.
No one in this room had multiple marriages.
Like you talk about a girlfriend that you had, cool, not for nothing. If you want to keep it a buck, I'm the type of individual. I've never used titles heavily. You feel what I'm saying? Like so back in my earlier days, I never used titles. If I was fucking around with you, then that's what we was doing. But I never called you my girlfriend. So now we're talking about a title. So Mills, can you have multiple marriages that are successful and thriving at the same time? That's what we're talking about. You feel that?
Yes.
Cool.
I feel like,
respect it.
I feel like it would be more so realistic if the mind state of the woman was a little bit, like, open to it. But you have to open a woman's mind to it. It could be religion. It could be anything. But you just can't come up to a girl like, hey, I got a girl. We want a girl. And you can't be like that. You got to show a girl you can provide. You got to show her you could be mentally there for her.
Right.
Sexual, it's not even about sexual. When you have 2 or 3 girlfriends at one time, it's nothing to do with sexual. It's nothing. Like the sex is, you think you're gonna be fucking them all together? It's not like that. No, you got to spend time with each of them. You have to know each of them. Like,
Hold on, baby. I'm
I
here.
mean,
I
okay.
think you
Don't
could.
get Barry started up.
I think it takes a special kind of person, and I think
Yeah.
Mills is a
He's
special
that-
kind.
he's that person.
I
You're
think
that
he's. I
person.
think he's a
I think
special kind of
differently.
person to do it. I think Mills is that person, but I think realistically, there's only so far you can
You did
scale
say
it.
it
There's only so
earlier.
far
Yes,
you can
that's true.
scale it because it's just like
That's a fact.
you got to think you could do it, man. I'm telling you.
no, because if you're thinking now, but realistically, let's think about it this
I
way.
think I could be a tree, not a fucking
if you're gonna,
tree, though.
if you're gonna be,
not a tree.
hold on.
Topic, though.
If you're gonna be,
Yeah.
if you're gonna have a couple wives and a couple kids with each of them,
Right.
you're talking about let's just say 6 kids, right? And 3. Let's say 6 kids, 3 wives, right?
18.
You gotta be I mean, you know this better than anybody,
Really
Mills.
killed it.
You know how much time it takes to invest into a child. Right?
That's 6 kids, 3 wives.
Right,
This
hold
nigga
on.
said 6 wives, 3 kids. Whoa.
Listen, I'm like, that's
This nigga
18.
said 18.
Listen,
Wait,
Wait,
Go
what did I
ahead,
say?
Josh.
no, you missed.
No, him.
You said
I'm a
6
store manager.
Hold on.
I just see numbers and I'm
No, you- Yeah, nah, Jay,
Hold on,
Jay,
hold
fuck
on.
the math all up. Hold on, let's
My
get back
bad.
to Josh. My fault.
I'm just saying in terms of like just
My bad.
realistically, if you just add up the math, like okay, you have to be like whatever you're doing as a career, you got to be making super bank.
No, that's a
for
fact.
one.
That's without a doubt.
So you got to be working a lot. I don't care who you are. You got to be working a lot,
gotta
and then
make
you
money.
got to emotionally invest
You can have
into all.
property. You could deal with that with property.
Yo,
Yeah,
Jennifer
but
said,
it's still
Barbara, you
money.
look
It's still
defeated.
time.
Keep your head up.
No, and I said that. No, and I already answered her. And I said no, baby.
All right.
Yo, Josh, you could
no.
deal with that with property.
Yeah, but it's so.
Every girl has a home
answered her.
together.
I don't want to. I don't want to be the dickhead to cut everybody off. My nigga Mills, we gotta go, bro. We love you.
We got one more topic, bro.
We
Yo,
gotta
call
go.
me
We
after
gonna
12,
try to-
bro. Call me after 12,
Yeah,
bro.
sure.
Yo, we appreciate you, Mills.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yo,
for
Mills, I
calling,
fucking love you, bro. You my man's 100 grand. You heard?
Josh, one thing I will say that you said a long time ago, I don't know if you ever remember it, you said about polyamorous relationships, you said that people talk like they can do it, but honestly, it's probably only for the 1% of the
There you
population.
go.
Yeah.
I mean, cause
So Barry feels
So few-
special now
but I
because
don't
Barry
No,
done 1%.
I didn't say. I said I think.
I'll chill.
I haven't tried it. I've never done it. That doesn't mean that I can't try it. If it doesn't work for me, then fine. But the concept of is
But
not
the fact that you
far-fetched
went
for
so hard
me.
on 20 wives, that's what made us get.
No, I went hard on 20 Wives because, of course,
That was the topic. He wasn't backing down. He was like, no.
It was a
Right, yeah.
conversation.
Wrong
Yo,
and strong.
when
He gonna
Barry
double
be
down.
wrong, he go
Wrong
he's
and strong.
strong.
It's
Nigga,
a
like, he go hard.
conversation, of course.
So what's the
clearly.
next topic? What's the
That's
next
what I'm
topic?
talking about. But
As you're finding it, I'll just say because I don't disagree with polyamorous relationships.
Barry, do you want to?
I do feel like I could do it.
Oh, sorry.
I'm one of those people that I feel I can do it, to be honest. So I do understand, but I do understand that it takes a lot.
no, it does. I will
I'm-
never
I'm-
say
I'm
it
gonna say
don't.
this.
Because it's hard to do. One.
I know for a fact I could not do it. So you guys are better men than me.
I'm just.
I don't
I
think it's
could-
better.
I
It's
think
just
I could.
different.
Different.
Curtis
what-
is stupid.
I don't.
Meanwhile, I can't get a text back.
I don't.
Yo, he's still
I
on
don't
that.
think-
Yo,
I
Curtis
don't
got
think-
them green bubbles,
Listen,
bro.
I don't.
told you
I
earlier,
do
nigga.
not think that I. What is it called? Polyamorous.
Polyamorous.
Hold on,
I
hold on. Do you
don't
want to
think-
take another caller? No.
We have another
We're
caller.
gonna talk about this though. Can we
Who's the caller?
I mean, other topics.
Fuck it. No, we haven't had callers in a couple of weeks. Let's not be rude.
Who's this?
Let's not be rude.
Is it a girl?
Okay.
A mirror.
You gotta let my sis
Oh,
through.
it's the sis.
You gotta let the sis
You let
through.
a mirror pull up.
Of course,
She gonna stand for Thug Passion. I saw her post the other day
A mirror.
when she talked about the dude who.
Yo, real quick.
It's not your town.
Wait, we not on speaker or nothing, right?
She fell in love with the dude who snuffed
it
some
sound funny.
with the McDonald's cup in his hand. I
You
seen
know
it.
what? All right. So, my opinion, real quick.
Okay.
Poly is a rich man's game, and I feel like regular black men who are not in those financial positions be trying
Barry.
to play this game. Not
Of
just
course,
yes.
duh.
Oh, and side note, I'm the one who diagnosed Barry's toxicness. So
Oh!
Yeah. Bari
Yo,
toxicity.
Yeah. I got it. Wait, real quick. I got to give you props on that.
Bari is
That's
so
what you really-
toxic that if you let him fuck ladies, he will mess up your pH balance.
Hold on.
Oh, no, the fuck I won't.
Bari will
No,
fuck up your
I
pH
won't.
balance,
No, I
ladies.
won't.
Wait, real quick.
That's how toxic
That's
he is.
real
Real quick.
toxic.
Nah, that's
Toxic.
nasty.
Hold on.
That's nasty. I
But-
don't know
Barry
about
fucking
that.
up pH
real
balance.
talk. But she's preaching right now.
No, she's right.
What you don't know is Amira was the person who told Barry that he's toxic.
That's what she just said. That's what she just said.
But I love it, and I want to give I want to give her a
He
flower.
act
while
like
she
he
can
knew.
smell 'em.
He act like he.
I
But
just
this
want-
is her first time calling in on the
That's
show,
all
so
I'm
everyone
trying
needs
to
to
say.
know
My bad,
Give
my
her
bad.
props.
that's what happened.
Barry went off on a whole shit for the last
She
6
was supposed
weeks
to be
about being
featured on the
toxic.
show just to let everybody
my
know.
royalties, Barry.
No, listen, Mills.
give
I'm
that
not
woman-
toxic.
Bro,
They
you
are.
get-
Thank you, Mills. I
Listen,
appreciate
get
that.
that woman her props for being the first one to point it out.
No. I am not toxic.
That was the first
I
time when
am
Barry
not
said,
toxic.
"Oh my God, I think I'm toxic." Shout out to you, Amira. I just gotta say that. No, real talk.
It just blows my because Barry literally looked us in the face and was like, "Yo, I'm gonna tell you why I'm toxic." And now he's like, "I never said I was
No.
toxic."
I said I.
To me,
I
that
said I
blows
do
my
What
what?
I'm saying
No.
is that-
I'm like, what the fuck
No,
was
no,
all
Josh.
here?
All I'm
Josh, I
trying to
said
say-
I'm toxic. Did I say I'm toxic or I said I do something
All right,
that's
all right.
toxic?
No,
We
Josh.
are over talking you, Amira.
Well, matter of fact,
My
Amir,
bad.
this is your
You on
time.
the
I'm
phone.
sorry. This is your
But
time.
I just wanted to give you your flowers because
Go ahead.
of
Go
you,
ahead, Amira.
this is now he is now toxic Barry. So
Go ahead,
shout out
Amira.
to you. because of you pointed it out. I gotta tell you that in real life.
Talk to me,
go ahead.
Amira. How
say
we
what you had to
feeling?
say. My
How we
bad.
feeling?
We try not to overtalk you.
No problem. But look, just to get back to it, I just feel like the whole poly life thing is something that has to be carefully done. Like Chad said, our brother is living his life, but he's living it right. The problem is that men want this to be able to separate themselves emotionally, and then also to be able to have sex with multiple women because of their fear of one woman knowing your soul, your mind, your body entirely too much. That's really the problem. That's kind of like the basis of all of it. Now, if you really want to live a proud life, you have to understand that love in that aspect is a decision. And as most of the people said on the post today, most people do not feel like love is a decision. They feel like love is a vibe. So because of that feeling, that emotion, and because it's so free-flowing, you can't do that with multiple people. You also have to understand, too, the business behind it. When you are having relationships with multiple children, there's a possibility that all of these women can get pregnant. That means you need to have money to be able to take care of these children. Generational wealth. Our men ain't doing that. So I don't understand why black people feel like this is a concept that we can abide by when we don't even know how to spend our dollars right. Like marriage it's an
Speaking truth, girl.
I give you that. That's a fact. That's a fact. You ain't saying nothing wrong.
When I come to
Yo, I read something the other day that they said the black dollar stays within the community. I was reading something the other day. They said that the black dollar stays within the community for minutes.
Yes.
Like we literally get paid and then buy something, and that dollar is out of our community in minutes.
Yes.
So what she's saying is like,
but you want to know the
Jesus.
crazy part about it is
the Jewish
not even
people.
that it stays in the community for a minute. It stays within our community, but we also have to understand who is lurking in our community. America has always looked at the hood for everything that it does. The hood is pop culture. It's American culture. They're just trying to feel some type of way about it so they reject it and they can keep it for themselves. But that's a topic for another day.
Yeah, because that's way too deep for 11:58.
Everybody's saying preach. Everybody's saying
that's too
preach.
deep for 11:58. I love you, Amira, but damn, you getting that right.
Spike said yes, Amira. Shit. Sheena said, "Come on, girl, preach that. You in your bag right now."
That's a little
okay.
Y'all should have already knew I'm Taj's baby sister.
Hey.
Listen, shout to you and Taz, and to the woman that raised y'all because she had her head on right.
Danny.
Yes.
You said
I
Daddy
feel like so
or
we'll
Danny?
talk about that later too. And that's another thing too.
Shit,
It's also it does have to be the mentality of the women because even though our moms weren't in a polygamous relationship with our father at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Even the way that they deal with each other is without ego and with the understanding that the next generation or the community is first. The community being the family. A lot of us don't understand that. So when men try to selfishly have these polygamous relationships with multiple baby moms, there's no commitment to anybody. They're doing what they want to do. They're telling these women lies, and now they're fighting each other. You're now furthering or creating more confusion. If we want to do poly, it's got to be done right. So I'm gonna say this, Bari. You probably have the possibility to be able to be a husband with multiple wives.
No, it doesn't. I don't agree with that.
I don't know either. I disagree.
I've seen Barry in real
I disagree.
life. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit.
They even say two, not even two.
Nah, it's all
No,
bullshit.
I keep it a buck and I pass the bullshit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
Amira, I do want to say thank you for your insight. Thank you for your knowledge.
Yo,
You know?
please come to the show.
You need to come to the show.
You was trying to come on the show
I'll
before.
be up there. Y'all tell me when.
Cool. At the same time, we got to hang up right now and don't feel no way about it. We love
not
you.
personal. We gotta go.
Yeah, we'll talk
Cool.
later.
Later.
Listen, what time is it?
I need everybody right now to just press some thumbs real quick. Let me see the thumbs across the screen. A bunch of thumbs go across the screen. Like the page right now. If you like the content that you bring in all night,
Yeah, I just want real quick.
I just want to see some thumbs across the screen. What's it,
Fucking
thumb?
right. Everybody just has some sum up statements. I'm
That's
gonna try
right.
to find
That's
a
it.
joint.
I just want to see thumbs across the screen. I just want.
And yeah, we didn't get to
Shout out to you,
everything.
Mills. That's
We
a
didn't
fact.
get to everything we was gonna talk about, but salute y'all for having these. And guess what? We could talk about these shits next week, man. And I'm looking forward to the new.
And once again, all these topics tonight came from the fucking group.
That's it. We
So
lit.
everybody
we
real
lit out
quick,
here.
Listen, the
Real
Willa Wednesday
quick.
family group
That's a
is about
fact.
to be
That's
a
a fact. That's a
vibe
fact.
going
Everybody,
forward.
everybody, right now, what
So
I
we
want
gonna
you to
party
do.
soon?
Oh
Very,
yeah,
very, very, very,
Party-
very,
listen,
very, very,
I was
very,
already thinking about ski trips next winter.
Yeah, we were
got
talking
pool
about that the
parties
other
this
day.
summer.
We were talking about that yesterday.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good with this ski trip though?
We gonna talk.
Not-
Don't worry
not
about that.
this-
We gonna
next
worry about
winter.
it. We gonna worry about. We gonna fix that. We gonna
Nigga,
fix
it's
that.
about
soon.
to be spring.
Everybody
What the
in
fuck?
the Willow
I mean, that
Wednesdays.
mean we got enough time to save.
Yeah, for next year. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Next year.
Everybody
yeah.
in the Willow Wednesdays group chat, please. What I want you to do is tag somebody and bring them to the Willow Wednesdays family.
and
Bring them to church.
Come to this Willow
But they got to be
Wednesday family,
dope
man.
though.
Don't bring
No
nobody
weak
who
niggas.
ain't with the shit.
Because we kicking them out.
Somebody with a
Because
dialogue.
Facts.
somebody who's with talking that shit,
They gonna
probably
be fire.
2020. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm not talking that
Everybody who's wild, who's with, they have to
We
be
doing a pool
with
party this summer. That's
the
it.
shits. If
It's-
they not with the
We're
shits,
doing
they
a pool
will
party
be
this summer.
violated in the family
Willow
chat.
Wednesday
So
pool
please,
party.
So I
please,
just-
please, everybody tag somebody who you think is with the shits in the chat. Please,
Fine,
please,
so,
please.
So,
please,
but I got
please.
a question for y'all. Just real quick before we go. It's been a lot of people posting,
Yes.
right? And I'll even give you the names. It's been some of our core people. It's been Aisha.
Yep.
It's been Shaky.
Yep.
It's been Shimmy.
Yep.
It's
Chris Porter.
Chris Porter.
Yep.
Our main people.
Amira. She been
Amira,
heavy.
She was going
Yeah,
in.
She
was
been
going
heavy.
in.
She been
was going
heavy.
in.
Mm-hmm.
Who you think is the most
MVP
littest?
right now?
Yeah, like who's the MVP?
I'm not
of
gonna
this?
hold you. The funniest post I've seen is from
Me,
Pat.
What the fuck are you talking
I
about?
don't know. We don't
No.
count. Man.
I'm just saying.
No, the funniest
I got
post
the
I
group
seen is from Pat when he had the coronavirus one with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
That was funny when he started bleeding.
And then his nose started bleeding when son sneezed in his face. He said when the coronavirus hit you, and then he started bleeding.
Because we
from
ain't
the
talk
nose.
about it, but
That's probably the funniest
I'm
post I've
actually,
seen.
I'm gonna shout out.
Shout out to my cousin Q want to check in.
I'm
What's
gonna
the
shout out.
cute.
I think I'm gonna shout out Shaky.
Shaky got it.
Shaky got it?
I think Shaky.
Shaky
got
right
it.
now the MVP, y'all.
I think Shaky
Heard
the
it.
MVP, man.
Shaky the MVP of Willow
So,
Wednesday family
so,
right
alright,
now.
If she don't know, I think Shaky got it. And I say second run up is Shimmy because this nigga's posting a whole text
Shimmy-
message
Shimmy's
conversation.
But
Yes,
he
he's-
posts at
yeah.
3, 4
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, like Shimmy.
So,
Shimmy be
shout out to-
bored.
Yo,
Listen,
Shout out to
at the
Shimmy.
end of the day, if you're not in this group, you're missing out because it's fire.
So everybody,
period.
please tag somebody to bring them to the church.
Let's play
Bring
a
'em to
record
church.
on the Get Out.
Wait, hold on. One last thing.
What's
Oh,
up?
yeah, well,
One last thing.
post that link.
Hello.
Wait,
Yeah.
please.
One
Oh,
last
yeah,
thing.
wait,
have it
post-
still.
let
post-
Josh
post-
get his shit off. Go
You
ahead.
guys,
You got the-
you guys have seen the link. We've been talking about it all night.
The anchor link.
I can't stress this
Okay,
enough.
no, I'm not arguing. I'm just one.
I can't stress this enough.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got 2 hours of premium content.
Premium.
2 hours of premium content. If you enjoyed yourself, like press a 1. I want to.
I like that.
If you enjoyed,
enjoyed yourself tonight, press
a
one.
1.
Yo,
Like-
if you enjoyed yourself, press
I
one.
felt swag just now.
And if
I
you-
felt
Did you hear that?
swag
Did you hear
just
that?
now.
I like
You know?
that.
And if you feel that way, that means that these brothers have been providing value in your life for years now.
It's a fact.
For
It's
years.
been over
Yeah,
5
man.
years.
We out here.
It's
So
been
if
over
you
five-
want to
outside.
support a black-owned business, this is what I'm gonna call it. It's a black-owned business. If you want to support a black-owned
Yeah, I'm a
business,
little dog. I'm a little dog. You feel me?
I'm very dark.
throw
You know
a
what I'm saying?
dollar,
Dame a waffle.
throw a dollar,
Whoa, relax.
donate,
But you are waffle.
help out.
Yeah, man.
I'm
Post
not
that.
free.
I'm a you know
They
what
know
I-
this. I'm not free. I'm not free.
I'll tell you one
I'm
more
a great-
thing.
Oh, that's what we
I'm
on?
a great deal,
Yo,
but I'm not
Josh
free.
be charging us,
Listen,
y'all.
no, but
Josh costs
Josh don't play no fucking games. You
Word.
better be on point with it because it's a
Hey.
business.
Real quick, he's the best in the business. So shout out
That's
to
a
Brooklyn
fact.
Podcast Studio.
That's a big fact. Shout out to Brooklyn Podcast Studios for even
So
putting
if
this
you
on
want
this
to you want to
platform.
get a podcast going, if you want to
No matter of fact,
idea,
no, fuck,
all that,
no,
please.
fuck all that.
Whoa,
no,
whoa, whoa,
y'all
whoa.
too late. He signed exclusively to us.
Yeah,
Everybody done missed the window. It's too late.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know my
that's a fact.
50 other shows.
right? But no, legitimately, if you have a podcast you want to get off the ground, anything in terms of audio, please hit up Brooklyn Podcast
audio,
Studios.
video.
Amira
Video,
said
it
this
don't
show
matter.
is everything. We love you too, Amira.
Hit up Brooklyn
Thank you.
Podcast Studios. Josh is the GOAT, the godfather of this
He is
shit.
the
Please,
GOAT.
please hit him up and he'll bless your shit. You know what I'm
Big
saying?
facts, big facts. Can we play a record
Um,
on the Get Out while we
Shout
talking
out to you
shit?
guys. Everybody give a round of applause for
30
all that.
seconds.
Big facts, big facts. 30. I mean,
Thumbs up. Everybody hit the like and share button.
what I do want to
Shout out
say
to
is,
y'all.
I'm gonna be in Miami for the week, but I'm back
What's going
on Wednesday.
What you doing in Miami?
Oh, this is my cousin's birthday. We just gonna live life a little bit.
He said, "You guys, I can't get too drunk because I'm catching a flight."
No, I'm catching
You
a
getting
flight.
flued out?
I'm getting flued out. You feel me? I'm getting
It's past 12, right?
I'm getting
This is a
treated
bad
like
bitch.
I'm getting treated like a baddie right now. You
This is
heard?
a bad bitch.
Nah, but ultimately, we fire.
Yeah, man.
Like OD. You feel me? Like OD.
Yo, and honestly, and I love y'all, man, and I appreciate y'all for
It's a
rocking
fact.
with us and everybody fucking with it. It's actually kind of like
You about to cry?
Oh, you about to cry?
it makes me sad.
Oh,
Yo, play
wait.
this
He
song,
about
bro.
to cry.
Oh my god.
He about to cry. He about to cry.
Listen, man. I
This
mean,
one cry in the car.
Oh, you sentimental. Okay, Red. He gonna cry in the car.
I mean, y'all
My
can
mama
make it
gave me
like
this
that.
chain.
Y'all can
Face
make it like
ass.
that, but once again, I've said this 100 times and I'll say it again.
I just see Mike is.
Yeah.
No, he said y'all can play if y'all want to, but y'all don't understand that.
Listen, man.
Nah, man.
We done
like,
came a long way from the bedroom. I'd
yeah,
say
but-
that.
But,
They want to see your face, George.
Yeah, I know.
They so
No,
stupid.
listen, Josh is the faceless one.
Yo, what
Nah,
season
what-
is this?
He's the
Season 4,
Oracle.
season 5?
This is,
It's
bro.
a season
you said
30,
this, we-
nigga.
Josh is Tigger's mother. We not showing.
Facts. We in the basement. We don't know
Wow, that is.
Yo,
back.
that was
Yo.
deep on a level.
That,
who it is.
you know what?
Yo, what?
That's dope as shit. She said
You
he is
gotta be on
Tigger's
some dope
mom.
shit.
That, you know what? Shout out to Taz for that one.
So where's your song?
you ain't
I
watch
wanna
rap,
play
you know
Kill,
what?
but I don't know where
I'ma
it
shut
comes
up.
from.
It's on
That's
Spotify.
dope. I like
it's on
that
Apple
one.
Music.
I'm
it's
not
on
even gonna say
everything.
nothing
You
about that
serious?
one.
You have
That's,
Spotify
I
on your
like
computer?
that one.
I'm
Most-
saying,
that went over a lot of
It took a
heads.
second, and then I was like,
It's on YouTube.
Cause
Go
I'm
on
thinking
YouTube.
Tigger like Rack City, Rack City
Yeah,
Tigger.
it is Tigger. Did you ever
No,
see
that's
his mother?
Tiger.
That's Tiger. He's talking about.
Oh,
You said Tigger like Big Tigger.
that's where he got it from. Rap City, Rap City.
Are you teaching us something?
No,
Oh, you
Taz,
just
I knew
we
that.
understood what
No,
you
I-
was talking
I-
about.
Yeah, just,
I know what we were
You
talking
know what I'm
about.
saying?
Because
But
I'm gonna be honest.
he said
I
this-
don't understand.
You never watched The Basement?
Yeah.
Rap City in the basement.
Oh, that Tigger.
You must have done.
I just
Play the fucking
no, hit the want and then
I take a walk. If I don't know, nigga, I don't know. What are you
and
talking
play
about?
a record. Play a record. Play something.
I'm trying to play your latest song,
We playing Kill.
but I can't.
Listen, play
this
Kill.
play? Will this
We gonna
play?
play Kill one time. It's a fire record by me, made by me, recorded by me, mixed by me, beat
Okay, you-
by
Right, we get it, bro. We get it.
No, but he's lying.
I'm lying like a motherfucker.
Can they buy it anywhere?
Absolutely, yes. Apple.
He don't know.
Apple
She said,
iTunes,
turn
bro.
your
Apple-
mic off now.
I mean, shit. I'm just going. Listen, I'm gonna continue to talk shit until we run out. But yes, it's on Apple iTunes right now for 99 cents.
fuck with
What's
this
the name
song.
of the track?
It's called
Kill.
Kill.
All right, so Jay Willa got a track called Kill.
Yes.
Y'all need to go buy that on, where is it at? Apple
Everywhere?
Music right now.
Apple Music.
Streaming
it's-
on all platforms.
It's streaming on all platforms. You can get on Apple Music. I like
And
that.
this the second single, Thursday?
Second, and I got one.
Find us on YouTube,
I
please,
got
please,
one
please,
coming
please,
in
please.
3 days. It's called Goddamn, and Jesus is fire.
Goddamn.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that one. That
Okay.
one is
I do like that. Goddamn,
I got records
goddamn.
out here.
Alright.
We playing this or not?
Then I'm just waiting on Spotify to play.
A couple.
So,
Jesus
legit, that's
Christ.
what you watching. You know
We,
me.
we just over here just stalling for time. How you felt about the episode tonight, Josh?
I mean, it was pretty good.
It was good.
It was pretty good.
Cool. It was
No, it was really good.
quality.
It was
Y'all
quality
been
episode.
3
Cool.
for 3 with no guests. I just want to point out.
Listen, we done with the bum ass guests. Fuck y'all guests. We don't need y'all bum ass
don't need
no
y'all
more
fuck-ass
because we
guests.
fired by ourselves. Shit,
it's like-
his computer broke. You might as well just end the stream. Listen, y'all, we love y'all. Okay, peace, love, and hair grease. All good and thing.
Yo,
We
soon as
looking
you
for a
click it
new
off, it's
producer
gonna
of the
play.
show because
Alright,
he's a
bro.
bum.
But it's alright. It's
He's
all
a bum.
Fuck it, I'll post a link afterwards.
We out. Ha-
Radio.